very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Huh? I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, that's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls.
In the glow of a screen, we're all captured. Fingers gripping wallets, he's the master. Promises made, but always shared. Moving targets, getting faster. Give me more, it's a dance. Tip, gold, tango, ain't no chance. Raise the bar, shifting the stance. Give me more, it's a trance. Eyes are glued, donations flooding. Carrot on a stick, still running. Every time goes close, it's shifting. Promises made, then lifted. Give me more, it's a dance. Tip, gold, tango, ain't no chance. Raise the bar, shifting the stance. Give me more, it's a trance.
Raging on the mic, keep demanding, shifting goals, keep expanding, empty words, keep branding, urging more, no understanding.
Chasing ghosts like he's the savior. Demanding tips to change behavior. Scavenging for a new endeavor. Holding us in this fever forever.
What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Good morning, technically speaking. I mean, because it is the morning. Big ups. Happy Friday to everybody. Gonna get Laura in here in just a minute. King Be Cruel is gonna be a little bit more delayed. Had some family obligations to take care of. You know, already a disaster stream. Yes, indeed, we shall come. But we're going to get Laura in here in just a second. The reason for the early stream, just to go ahead and let y'all know, I have my interview today at 3 p.m. Central Time. I want to make sure that I get through this. I actually was not going to stream today, and then I, watched a bit of Phil. I shouldn't have done that. So here we are. To chat about that. And yeah, that's knuckles cracking because God, it's going to be a day today. Now, there is one other thing. Currently, it is 10 o'clock 10:02. In an hour and 38 minutes, I will have to basically pass the stream over to Lore and to King Be Cruel if he's on at that time. Because I have I think you guys can already figure out I have ADHD like a motherfucker. However, if I'm going to receive my medication for said ADHD, I have to have what they call a med appointment. It takes about 15 minutes. Forgot that I had it today when I went ahead and scheduled the stream, and I was like, shit, I gotta take care of that. So for about 15 minutes at 11:40, in about an hour and 40 minutes, I'm gonna step away from the stream. Laura and King Be Cruel will keep you entertained, and at least they better, or I'm going to kick him out. So, yeah. Fuck it. Now, let me get Laura in here. I mean, you're not here to see me. You're here to see Laura, for fuck's sake. Come on. Okay, so I think we have Laura. Do we have Laura?
Hello.
I believe we do. How you feeling, bud?
A lot better than I used to, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're gonna wrong one. We're gonna go back. Or are we? Is that the right one or the wrong one? Give me the screen, god damn it. Sorry. All right.
I have received
Fanboys, woo! By the way, Dapper has made a I have received, and he clipped me saying ooh woo. So it hasn't been added to the board yet, but it's gonna be. Real quick, I want to make sure that you can hear everything, so we're gonna put Filbert up here real quick. When I can't, here we go. There's Filbert. Let's just make sure you can hear. Did you catch any of that music there, bud?
Sure did.
Alrighty. So that means we've got Lore in the house. Everybody, if you have not gone and subbed to Lore, fuck you. Go sub to Lore. I can say that, okay? It's what I do. Fuck, I was gonna go get your channel and spam it in the chat. You're a fucking moderator. You can spam your channel. Uterage, what's up, girl? How you doing? Spam your channel in the chat, for Christ's sake, man.
That I will. Thank you.
Absolutely, spam that shit. But yeah, so I've got the pre-cum piss cast, big ups Atlas, up right meow, and if the thumbnail isn't any indication, that's what I wanted to chat about today. But Lore, I send the thumbnail sometimes that I'm going to do to folks, and Lore was like, "Oh man, that's really cool." And I thought, Lore probably has the most insight into this, so I definitely wanted to invite Lore onto this stream today. Isn't that how it happened?
Pretty much. Today was the first day that I actually felt like I didn't want to Minecraft because I've been suffering the effects of acidosis, keto flu, terrible sinus pain in my face, and it's not going to be a woe is me stream, but today was the first day I actually woke up and felt like I can actually do something other than lay around in bed rot. So I wanted to do something, anything, and I really appreciate you letting me on.
Letting you on, it was the best idea to have you on. I wanted you on. That's the whole reason why. Yeah, there's a joke there. He gets the joke. It's an inside thing, but yeah. How's the channel been doing, my dude? I mean, your fucking backgrounds and shit are so much better than anything I can come up with.
Oh shucks, keep going. No, ever since ever since Christmas Eve, like especially I think it was the 1, 2, 3 punch between Duty Streams, Lechero, you bro, and actually the four punch. Forgive me, I'm on medicine.
Uh-huh.
Between a lot of people in the vortex, you guys have gathered your strength, Spirit Bomb style, and you guys said, "Hey, let's show this channel some love. Let's show this channel some support." And not only did we meet the 1,000 sub goal, we exceeded it, and it was happening in real time as I was at the Christmas family get together, and I was glued to my phone, and it actually happened, and I was so overwhelmed with the
Yeah.
positivity of the community. So
We're
big
gonna
ups
find
to
out-
everybody. Thank you all so much.
I'm finding out where you is right now. So you're 1,030, I think is what that.
Blood for the blood god!
Oh, thank you for the reminder. But yes, blood for the blood god. But yeah, 1,030. Fuck yeah, man. Let's
I
go.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yep, look at
man.
that spicy thumbnail. Oh my.
Sassy. Hey, the man knows how to get clicks. Okay. That's what's up. Now, before we keep going, there is one more thing of housekeeping to do. As you guys know, we have started streaming. By starting streaming, we have actually met, and I cannot believe it, we've met the tier 0 goal for the now 113th time. So it's moved. It's now at the very tippy top.
Fanboys, woo!
But we've gone from 112. We are now up at 113, which of course gives us our honorary.
Blood for the blood god!
113. Who would have thought? Now, I think I've explained it to you, Lore, but if I haven't, I'll go ahead and do it.
Go for it.
Yeah, the tier 0 goal is met when I start a stream and we receive at least 0 members, $0 in contributions, 0 tips, and 0 kick subs, because I don't have a kick. Once we hit that, we get to move the goal forward.
Fanboys, woo!
We've come close a couple times as to not meeting it. It's been kind of scary, but the community always pulls through in the end. It's insane. I honestly can't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Broside Phil has received a very generous.
A very generous nut. That worked out really well.
That worked out too well. I'm not even going to continue. I'm going to just leave that lay.
That joke just solidified right there. Yeah, and if I have to stop the stream early, it still counts towards the next goal, you guys. Well, you got it, Alexandra. You got it, Alexandra. You nailed it. So let's listen to this shithead be a shithead. And I've got him at 150. So, and of course, I can't pause to you. So you just have to let me know when you want it to. When you want Phil to shut up. So, all right, let's get going. Because otherwise, we've got the clock ticking. We got it ticking.
Good morning, everyone. It is the fallout from yesterday's big Mega Man Rageathon. We'll talk all about that
I already don't like you.
today. Plus,
I meant Phil, not you, Lore.
a bunch of
Why
gaming
is
news
there a
updates.
boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
You absolutely are.
But now, bourbon.
Good and bad. We also have to talk about the upcoming DSP Tries It as a reward for your support. And today we get back into the mainstream gaming schedule without any weird interruptions. So it's going to be a great one right here on today's lava-infused episode.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Wait.
Without any weird interruptions. So it's going to be a great one right here on today's.
Is he talking about his RGBs?
Look, he's never going to beat the allegations. This man has tism oozing out of every pore of his body because he just keeps coming back to this RGB nonsense.
Phil, why are you the way you are?
Lava-infused episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Epilepsy-inducing episode of...
Yeah.
Why is there a
Yeah, so-
Mongo here? Am I supposed to ride the Mongo to school?
So
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Shit like that. Shit like that. No, so I had a conversation with my boss yesterday. There's some movement going on. It's a level 2 supervisory position. He's getting ready to move out of and get promoted up to something else with another, but he's my direct super. And I was talking to him about it, and I was like, hey man, I know that's a level 2 position. I'm not technically in a supervisory role yet, but do you think I'd be a good fit for that? And he's like, no, I don't. And I was like, damn, I appreciate the honesty. Tell me why. And he goes, well, you've improved your business acumen immensely, right? I have very high energy. Not that you could tell. I'm ADHD. Not that anybody
You
could
think?
tell. Yeah, I know, right? And sometimes that's not exactly customer friendly. But he's like, you've been doing really well. Blah blah blah. He's like, the reason why is twofold. One, it's a level 2 position. You'll be set up for failure if you don't get any first line supervisory experience under your belt. And I was like, okay, that tracks. He goes, the second reason is, well, I said you've improved, you're still missing a little bit. And I was like, well, give me an example. And so I competitively lift. And that morning, I was wearing one of the shirts from my former lifts because it's a casual. I work from home, right? Primarily, unless I'm traveling. And I had a call that morning on camera, and it wasn't like an offensive shirt or anything, but it was a print T-shirt. And he was like, I wouldn't have worn that in front of a customer. And I was like, is it really that big of a deal? And he was like, and this is what I'm talking about in terms of perception, in terms of what your tier 4, tier 5, your directors, your VPs are looking for when they say, hey, this guy looks like he's ready to start supervisory stuff. Yeah, you're missing that element. Now I can take that feedback and I'm going to go and I'm going to, plan out my next. Yeah. Okay, Farrell. Okay, fine. Boo me. I tried so hard, Farrell. It's not fair. It's just terrible. No, it's so it's. I'm gonna take that feedback. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna make my adjustments. How many times has Phil gotten the feedback?
What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot, Dark Mage. A lot. Phil has gotten the RGB feedback of this is fucking stupid. How many times? Like. Learn, motherfucker, please. Lashero, what are you doing? Now I feel bad. No, I'm joking.
Absolute mad lad. Lachero coming in hot.
With a 5, let's get some tips. Momentum going for bro site and the like and stuff, you guys. All right, sorry. I know we got like 10 seconds in and I already paused for 45 minutes. So let's keep going.
This is how it goes.
I know.
This is how it goes.
I told you I'm worse than you.
The 9th of January, 2025. This week has flown by, has it not? And I think that's because this week we had so many special things going on. 5. We had the premiere of Smart Guys being reborn with a renewal of the show back on Tuesday. Yesterday we had the Mega Man Marathon. That was amazingly fun. So because of that, things are like flying. Right? Like seriously, it doesn't feel like it's Thursday.
What's that?
Extra doubt on that. The Mega Man Rageathon. He seemed to be quite enjoying himself, actually. I had the lens of being in my bed, just listening to it on my phone in the periphery while I was on the mend. And I mean, he was getting pretty drunk, and it seemed like he was having a good time. I don't know exactly where the rage part came through on the Rageathon.
Yeah, I really didn't want to watch it because it's not that I am opposed to him getting a shit ton of money. It's that I know why he's getting the shit ton of money, and that actually makes me feel kind of disgusted. And it's like, yeah, good for you, I guess. You found your grift. It's still kind of fucked. It's like it's like why you feel bad whenever you go into like low income parts of town and you see Herbalife stores popping up, because full well Herbalife doesn't give 3 shits about that quote unquote store or the people who are independent business consultants. All they care about is, oh, these motherfuckers are buying our product. Great. The top 1% of 1% are going to get all the Herbalife money, and they're going to be broke. They don't give a shit. So it's like, yeah, it was their choice to join Herbalife, but this is still scummy as shit.
Facts.
Yeah. Nugs, yes, I have seen the talk. I saw him talk to a load of shit. I haven't seen the cope. I know that's the one previous to this, but this one has some moments in it that are just, it would be unacceptable for me not to talk about. So let's keep going.
Thursday already, but here we are. So I hope I find you all well. I hope that you're all in a good mood. Or if you're not, hopefully we can do something about that here on today's show, my friend.
Stop pointing at the camera.
So good stuff. What I think we should do is we should recap everything that went down yesterday, so you guys are aware, where to find the videos, etc.
Oh my God, could it be at DSP Gaming or DSP Reacts or DSP fucking any one of the fucking places that you constantly tell us where you are? No? It's not there.
Great minds think alike. I was just thinking about that, and I was just thinking about it. Seattle, is a really big state on recycling. So you've got Phil right here recycling his content constantly over and over and over again. Here's the schedule. Here's what he did yesterday. Here's what we did on the recap.
Yeah, why would we throw away content that we've done 1,000 times when we can just reuse it? RS Nerd, thank you, man, for popping 6 months as a gym newbie. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And then we'll talk about
Big
the new reward
ups.
because we have to figure out what we're going to be doing for a DSP Tries It as soon as tomorrow. All right. Now, funny enough, my wife Kat has come up with an interesting idea, and I want to run it by everyone today. See
Divorce.
what you guys think.
Divorce
We'll go from
coin is skyrocketing. She doesn't live there anymore, bros. I have a ongoing theory. I've been divorce coin since day one, and I have a feeling that this guy is just throwing up smoke and mirrors to give the illusion that that she's still in the house. I think she's gone.
I think she is too. And if she's home, it's not an amicable relationship. I'm
Roommate.
sorry. It's not. Yeah.
All right. So let's do it, shall we? So yesterday was a special themed event. Why did we do a special themed marathon event?
Because
money.
Well, no, I was going to say because you're a beta male cuck bitch, but money too.
Because we had hit a goal of
Apparently, Jay with a question mark has been the top super chatter. I don't know if anybody caught that.
Jay?
Yeah, top super chat. Jay, question mark.
Good for Jay.
I know. Don't know who the
50
fuck that is.
goals hit. I told you every 10 we're going to get a new kind of reward, right? And we had done a whole bunch of DSP Tries Its, and then you guys said, well, we want something different. We would like to do a marathon when we hit that milestone of 50. And I said, sure. And I thought that we would hit that
Cyanide tasting.
maybe late January, early February. Here we are, right at the beginning of January, and we already hit it. So
Chloroform
again, I just want to say
smelling.
thank you all. You're awesome.
Yes, chloroform smelling. Bleach,
Absolutely.
bleach and ammonia concoction creation.
Support has been absolutely
In
amazing.
Minecraft, of course.
In
Really, I
Minecraft.
appreciate it. Thank you guys so very much recently so far this year.
I was in the process of watching that when I started the stream.
Has been an amazing start to the year, to say the least. Okay. Now, in regards to this marathon, we had to basically kind of rush to put it together
Oh, I don't even have your fucking icons on the screen. Now I feel bad.
because we weren't actually planning on doing it this soon.
Oh,
and we had a
I
couple of
wasn't even-
ideas. You know, one was a retro event, one was playing Dino
Well, you're in the
Crisis, one
thumbnail.
was a
You're in the
PC-centric event,
thumbnail.
one was a Rageathon. And when we actually started discussing it daily, basically we narrowed it down to two ideas. Retro event was actually the one that had the most nominations in the official thread that I posted up, but then there was the whole idea of a Rageathon as well.
The
And I was
illusion
trying
of
to think,
choice is
you know, I
right
wonder
here. He already
Yeah.
knows
how
what
would
he's
this
going to do. He already knows what he wants to do, but he wants to give the illusion of choice to his dented audience. So he's going to present these ideas. He already knows what it's going to be. And then no matter what the result is, of whatever poll that he puts up, he's either going to say that the trolls ruined it or we had some people behind the scenes. And you know,
That's what I
he's
was
just
gonna
going to do what he's
say.
going to do.
I was going to say that the whole, let's say that he wants to do the Rageathon, right? And the other event is shotgun muzzle tasting. It doesn't matter how much,
I am
even if it was
pinnacle of
his
male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Dr. Detractor. Let me finish my thought. I swear I'll get to you, sweetheart. It doesn't matter how much the other way they voted for it. If he wants it the other way, all he has to do is say, well, but it's obvious, guys. It's obvious. That's my detractors. And so we're going to go ahead and Dr. Detractor with the 6969 Danish kroner. As a former mental abusive relationship survivor, I think she is there, and I do not think divorce is in her mind at all without outside
$1,
influence.
Get belted.
Big ups.
God damn it. Why do I always forget I have that one? Sorry, Dr. Detractor. Thank you for the 6969 kroner. And RS Nerd,
Nice.
thank you again for making me crack up with my own fucking joke like the loser I am. Because I always forget. $1.
Sign of a good
Felton.
joke.
Fuck. Oh, shit. But thank you again, Dr. Detractor.
You know, we started
And RS Nerd. Sorry.
talking about, well, what classic games could I play that would basically make me
And sorry, I know I'm all over the place disaster stream. If she is there, she is so balls deep into Stockholm syndrome or comfortability, or that whole I don't know what I'll do if I leave him, that she's just on for the ride. Like that's just how it is. So
I could
You
see
rage.
that. I could see that.
Now, if we're talking Mario Brothers and stuff like that, sure, there's challenge to them. But undoubtedly, if I played classic stuff like that, especially because I played them so often when I was a kid, it's probably not going to be that big.
He
of
is
deal.
weaving a
Check.
web right here. And he said, and when we were discussing what games he wanted to play, he stopped everything and said, I'm really feeling like I want to play Mega Man. Like either he was trying to plant the seed in his audience or he was just, kind of like, I forgot the term or phrase, but when you bury the lead, he's like, he
Incepting.
already had it in his mind that
Yeah,
he wanted to play Mega Man.
yeah, you're incepting. You're from you want them to think like they had the idea themselves. The problem is, right, the notion of inception or making somebody think that they came up with the idea is like, it sometimes can be like 60 chess, depending on how what your topic is and stuff like that. So Phil could go through the classes or go through instruction on how to, make somebody think like it's their idea, ask the question, obviously draw the conclusion, but don't state that you drew the conclusion, make them draw the conclusion, then get them to get the idea. And it'd be like, I've got it. He's like, okay, so Phil, it's test time. What do you want that guy to do? I want that guy to suggest Mega Man. Okay. All right. Go make him suggest Mega Man. Walks right up to him. He goes, you know what you should do? You should suggest Mega Man on my stream. Bill, the fuck, man? Like, what? I'm trying. Like, it's so obvious. It's TISM. It has to be.
Yeah, it's like he's hitting you over the head with it. He's not even trying to be subtle with it. To give him the the 60 chess allegory is too kind to him. I think he just doesn't know any better, and he just overtly wants to blunt force trauma you the same way he plays video games on what he actually wants to do. I don't think there's any 60 chess happening. And then I just want to really quickly circle back to the inception part of this conversation, and hopefully him and Derek can rest their heads on the train tracks together
in Minecraft. And to be clear, I was not purporting that Phil was executing 60 chess. I was saying that to successfully make somebody think that the idea was theirs when it's actually your idea, to successfully do that is 60 chess. Phil would just walk up to him and be like, you should think my way, you fucking detractor.
Challenge. So I started to brainstorm like what would be challenging games, especially if, I'm doing it in a marathon setting and if some booze was involved, because during these marathons, typically,
former alcoholic,
a shot of this or whatever, to get a certain, milestone of support. So we basically took all of these ideas and kind of combined them into one. The marathon.
He's chasing
go
the
ahead
Darziak
and
dragon.
pour me a little bit of a full glass of that rum.
Bert.
No ice.
God, I love these Aqua Teen things you got in there. Every Adult Swim gimmick you got in there, I am a fan of. Chef's kiss to that, by the way.
I love my Adult Swim fucking references, man. It's the happy part of my life.
Classic Mega Man, starting with Mega Man 1, and then seeing how far I could get through the classic Mega Mans in a marathon setting while getting inebriated, okay? And so that was the premise. And if you weren't here yesterday, within the podcast, okay, already we had hit like 3 milestones.
Oh, and by
I
the
was
way,
drinking-
Rich couldn't get on Phil's podcast if he wasn't sober.
Yeah, but Phil can go ahead and get schnackered out of his fucking gourd for sure. Fluctuating miasma. God damn, I need to get that one on as well.
Tonight,
I'm just a dog. I only know words like ball and sit
I want my name to be Spaghetti.
and rape. Yeah. Beat the enforcer. I want my name to be Spaghetti. All right, Spaghetti. We're talking with the dogs here.
This 99 liquor, which is basically
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
different flavored shots.
Tonight.
I had bought the party 10-pack of various different fruit flavors. So we started with 99 bananas, and then we started going through others, like peaches and watermelon and cherries and stuff like that.
What are you, a teenager, Phil, drinking 99 bananas? Next thing you're going to tell me he's drinking Mad Dog 2020. Like,
Dude, Mad
when
Dog
you get to the fruit, it starts talking to you.
First of all, how do I'm seeing a whole bunch of people that are like, oh my god, I can't believe he said that. Oh my god, I can't believe he said that. Bitches, how do you guys not know about hand banana? Like, your homework assignment, if you don't know where that quote comes from, is to go to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, find the hand banana episode and watch it. If you don't piss yourself laughing,
It's
I
only
would be
15 minutes.
shocked.
There's no excuse not to.
Mad
So by the
Dog
time
is
that we had started with
terrible.
Mega Man 1, I was already
It is,
really,
but
really
it was my
buzzed, but
first
this
drink I ever drank.
stuff was strong.
drink I
I had
ever
already taken
drank.
3 shots in like an hour. In a
You
nutshell,
know, when
so
I
I want
was in my 20s.
Yeah. Teens. Yeah. Hand banana. Don't touch my Mau Square. It's called hand banana.
to spoil or really, tell you too much about it, because obviously I want you to watch the videos or the archive stream, which we're going to talk about in a second because the archive is live as well. Basically, it took me.
Which are also a person of culture.
I know. Aqua Teen is just so goddamn funny, man. It is. And what I have always appreciated, but is starting to get up in level with my appreciation of Aqua Teen, is Harvey Birdman.
Oh yeah.
Long time to beat Mega Man 1.
Everybody get in here.
Everybody, get in here. Birdman, stand there. Not there. There.
There.
But there was a few key factors involved. Factor number 1, Mega Man 1 already has some wonky controls, meaning it's not a very responsive game. I'm
He's
assuming
already
it was like that on
preloading excuses.
Oh, I know. Well, no, he's already played the game.
NES as well, because I've now played this game a few different times over the years in various collections, and every time I played it, the controls are just not responsive. It feels very sluggish, almost like you're walking on ice.
What?
And it's really tough because it's not necessarily the bosses, but the stages are quite challenging. Now, to make a record straight here,
The way
I was
he
not using
enunciates
save
words
state.
just drives me up the wall.
Same. We are the Moonanites, and we have evolved beyond all that you can comprehend with 100% of your brain.
Okay, I was not saving and reloading.
I hope they can see this because I'm doing
it as hard as I can. We're the moon.
Jeez, if I ran out of lives, I was just starting the whole level over again.
Do Aqua Teen quotes all night.
Mintok, the mind toker. Wait, let me try that again. Mintok, the milf spunker. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Touche.
What if you were playing on NES? I wasn't going to just keep reloading. What would have been the point? Then there's no challenge to it, right? So
Keep
took a
that.
while. I think I
Keep
played
a
for
pin
about-
in that one because once he gets to Mega Man 3, he throws all that shit out the window.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Fuck it."
He save stated everything in Mega Man 3, didn't he?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware. Again,
Yeah.
I was in a haze. I was in a daze these past couple of days, but I did have it on in the background.
an hour and a half to almost 2 hours, and I still hadn't beaten Mega Man 1, and then the food arrived. So I did a Feasting with the King episode about this Chinese food restaurant that's near me. I'll be honest, it's kind of like Panda Express, but it's better than Panda Express because, Panda Express is American fast food style. And this place very much is kind of like that too, only it's like a better level. You get way more food. The food just tastes better, is fresher. So we did our
I don't
meal
know.
together.
For some weird reason, it was weird for me to hear him say Panda Express because immediately Panda Lee came to mind. Before he even got to the Express part, I was like, Panda Lee.
If it ever becomes legal in Washington and Phil opens a whorehouse, I hope he names it Panda Express.
And then after that, we continued on with Mega Man 1 to wrap it up. So all in all, it was 3 videos to beat Mega Man 1. And if you look at the time played, I want to say it's around 2.5 hours to beat Mega Man 1. It's a short game, but again, I was, number one, I was very, very buzzed. Like, I don't think I was drunk, but I was drinking constantly. I think by the end of Mega Man 1, we already
He was drunk, I'm sure.
Yeah.
had like 5 shots or something crazy like that, right? Maybe like 4 shots.
hell is wrong with you?
Dark Mage a lot. I'm sorry, okay? The demons tell me to say things, okay?
So it was pretty tough to get through it. Particularly, there's parts of that game that are pretty cheap, and unless you're abusing the pause glitch with the electric gun, it's almost impossible to beat certain parts of it. It's pretty crazy.
Oh my God, he's drinking Hulk Hogan sperm.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations. Oh,
I have received Hulk Hogan's come. After defeating Mega Man, that's true. There is input lag as well
Perfect.
because I don't know again if it was the collect.
say what? Say that again.
Oh, I just said perfect.
Perfect.
Or not, but definitely Mega Man 1 had this issue where it felt like there was lag trying to play it. 2 and 3 didn't feel that bad. 1 did. So again, I have to question, is it actually the collection or is it the game? I never had Mega Man 1 on NES. I had 2,
I don't
3,
know,
and 4
Phil.
when
You
I
could
was
have
a kid.
downloaded
So
the
now having
ROMs
played
and have an emulator and not spend any money, and maybe there would have been a patch. But who knows? I don't know.
I mean, it's not like it's not like the PCs of modern day are probably millions of times more powerful than an old NES. I don't know if his hardware could handle it. It's tough, man. It's really tough.
Pre-built PCs, man. You just don't know if they can handle emulating a 40-year-old Nintendo game.
It's a big ask, especially
It would
from
be tough.
yeah. Its life would be tough. It'd be tough.
The first one, I haven't played it in these modern collections. I actually don't know if it had this issue or not.
Sorry, I wanted to get in there.
That being said, it was done. I beat it, and then we moved on finally.
Look, I could
to
stand
Mega Man.
up with no.
Yeah, look, I could stand up from a chair.
Wow.
Wow, that's what I need. I need that blonde douche's wow on my soundboard. What's that guy's name?
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson. That's
Mega Man 2
wow.
went way more smoothly. Number one, I played the crap out of Mega Man 2 when I was a kid. It was my favorite Mega Man game of all time. I absolutely love.
Oh, okay. So this is completely not to do with Phil. Lord Diaz, did you know that Matthew McConaughey's first choice for profession was not actor?
I did not.
He
What was
wanted
his
to
first
be.
profession?
It was a NASCAR driver. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's a
so-
big fan of turning to the left, huh?
Yeah, because otherwise he wanted to be, but every single time he got in the car, he would turn. All right.
The soundtrack of Mega Man 2. So I was playing the game,
Yeah, it was good.
humped all the songs and everything. Such a great game, and had a great time with it. That one really not much rage at all.
I'm sorry, I have to tell that joke whenever I can.
Some deaths for sure, but since I played it so much when I was a kid, it wasn't that big of a deal. And the end, I would say the most challenging part is the end, like the final enemy like rushes and the final boss.
Yeah,
are
no
kinda
shit. The
challenging.
final boss is usually the hardest part of the game, you fucking idiot. I'm sorry, I'm getting aggro. It's been a while.
We can go ahead and soften that blow by knowing that we have spread the ridiculousness of Aqua Teen Hunger Force with Don't Touch My Mau Mau Square.
Let's go.
So I watched about a 4-minute video of Hand Banana, and it's completely wild. Yeah. Hand Banana, no.
So we got Mega Man 2.
God damn it! I hate it when I do that. Oh, he's not a boy anymore. He's a man.
Done in about 2
a
hours.
man.
Not even. I think it was under 2 hours, and we beat the whole game. And I made it all one video.
Spaghetti, no.
Spaghetti, no, spaghetti, no.
Of Mega Man 2 in one video, since I knew I was going to get it done relatively quickly. So then we moved on to Mega Man 3. Now it was already like, I would say it was around 7:30, 7:45 p.m. Pacific time, and I said to everyone, I really want to play and beat Mega Man 3.
You question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
This is also one of the ones that I love. I owned it on NES. The thing is, I haven't played it in a very long time. I didn't remember how long it was. I thought it was actually shorter than it was. When I started playing, I started to remember, oh yeah, after you beat the 8 Robot Masters, there's 4 other stages that unlock where you have to fight simulated versions of the Robot Masters from Mega Man 2. I had completely forgotten that was even in the game.
Oh my god, perish the thought.
I know.
How dare they improve upon the formula that made them successful? What the fuck?
And lest we forget, right? Like this. I don't know when he started. Fuck it. We're just going to say he started near on time and say at 11:03. So he's been on this bit for 30 minutes. The bit of, this is what I did yesterday. Like, bitch, go watch it. Like, you actually have it recorded and documented. Go watch it. God.
The duality of man, where Phil will get mad at somebody in his chat and say, go back and watch the video, or he'll choose to spend 30 minutes regurgitating what he did literally the day before.
Or 5 minutes ago.
And I would argue the toughest part of Mega Man 3 are the stages. The Robot Masters aren't that bad, but the stages are a pain in the ass. In fact, I say the toughest boss of Mega Man 3 is actually the redone version of Flashman from Mega Man 2. Because in Mega Man 2, Flashman is a joke. He's supposed to be able to freeze time and shoot you, but he literally never does. Or if he does,
Oh my god, who the hell
he
cares?
doesn't really do anything when he does it. He just kind of freezes time and nothing happens. In Mega Man 3,
I hate this.
when you're fighting the clone
But
version of Flash,
I know we're going to get to the point of points here eventually, which is just made more ironic with the lava flow behind him.
he freezes time, he runs into you, which does tons of damage, and he shoots you. So he does crazy damage to you. And his weakness is this Gemini laser, which is the crappiest weapon in the game because it's very hard to hit anything with it. It bounces all over the place, and you can only shoot one at a time, so it's a major pain in the ass. I remember it took me a while to beat him. Anyway.
Well, referencing some old Adult Swim lore here, Phil, Moltar has an idea.
How about I come out at the beginning of every show and hit you upside the head with a hammer?
I'd watch that show.
And light your teeth on fire and puncture your eardrums with
I am
golf
the
tees
pinnacle
until your
of male
spinal
fitness.
fluid
I can
leaks
stand up
out.
from a chair.
I'm a co-sign on that because that was some real shit he just said.
I know. Russian Milk Bear, thank you for the 5. Phil would solve homelessness problems in the USA by saying they should buy a house. Yeah, why? So, Russian Milk Bear, it's very simple. You just walk into the meth rehabilitation clinic and you tell everybody, hey, guys, don't smoke meth. Oh my God, we're cured. We're cured. It's like walking up to somebody who like has a gun to their head and just say, hey, cheer up. Oh my God, I've never seen it that way.
Have you tried not being poor?
Have you tried not being poor? Have you tried? Oh, you don't have a job? Why don't you go get one? You know.
Completing both Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 during this marathon. I think the Mega Man 3 video was around 2.5 hours long, while the Mega Man 2 video was 2 hours long. Mega Man 1, like I said, ended up being 3 parts, which I think totaled around 2.5 hours. So, a great amount of gameplay. It went really well. Support, absolutely outstanding. Seriously.
Which
YouTube
is
side,
all
we got
that
tons of super
mattered.
chats. Kick side, we had tons of subs, and we had a good amount of tips. So all of
There it is.
yeah, thank you guys so much for your support yesterday.
And again, I know I spammed the ever living shit out of that without giving credit.
It's meant
but
to be spam. Fuck that. No, spam the shit out of it. This is his fault. It's not you. It's him.
Thank you, Russian Milk Bear, for the 2. Just have money, dummy, and give it to Phil. Rebsy is the one who made that.
Stand up from a chair.
If you know who Rebsy is, yeah, big ups to Rebsy, who's getting shout outs from fucking Gundam and fucking, the original, like the pimp of pimps, the almighty Tevin. Like, he's just killing it, man.
It went really well. It did. I ended up taking 7 shots during the course of this marathon event. Yes,
$700.
And we ended up hitting
an old man playing Mega Man.
Mm-hmm. Joe Dub, thank you for the
those
2.
That don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
You need money, Phil? Well, McDonald's is hiring. No. See, the McDonald's is like Walmart. That's where the poors go. And Phil is not poor, but also give me money because I'm poor. Hey, wait a minute. You just said you were poor. Shut up. You don't listen to that part. Don't listen to the part where I say I'm poor. Just know that I'm not poor, or that I don't want to be poor, and therefore give me money. But I'm also not poor enough to go work at McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah, it hurts me. It hurts me ever so often. Volps Argentum. So Gundam does, but now instead of making full videos on it, he is now the gag in. He is in almost every Gundam video there is when he talks about people being lazy or expecting money for nothing. So Gundam's been on a kick recently watching tech girlies who are making like $250,000 a year talk about their day. And it's like, so I woke up at 9 a.m. and I went to the company barista who gave me a triple pump chai latte with extra frap. I was feeling kind of peckish, so I went to the store bakery where this was all complimentary. I got a delicious Danish. Then I answered emails for about an hour. Then we had a team building exercise where we all went hatchet throwing. That brought us to lunch where we had, and he stops halfway through. He's like, I need this job. All I've done is work with my hands and suffer. This is bullshit.
I saw that. It was amazing. And also, I was working outside in the cold installing speakers in a rich person's backyard while this was happening. So I was like double hurt by it.
So, but to get back to your point, halfway, when Gundam does kick in, he's like, my God, these bitches are doing nothing and they're getting paid for it. They're the female version of Darkside Phil, except they're corporate sponsored.
4 goals. It was either 4 or 5 goals. I'm not exactly sure how many it was, but we got all the way up to, as you can see, 60 goals hit by the end of the marathon, which means we had just finished a reward and we qualified for the next reward.
I'm still in shock and all.
So there you go.
His
we already
problems with the goal thing at the bottom of the screen. Now it's scrolling because he doesn't know how to make it work.
Right. Well, first of all, it's scrolling because that is progress. It's brand new technology, by the way. My last stream, when he introduced this, somebody was like, my God, it's like I'm watching MSNBC or C-SPAN. I was like, here's the difference. Those are entertaining by comparison. I was like, yeah. Imagine setting the bar so low that your ticker is more boring than the news.
for yet another reward, okay?
Yes, RGB it. Make it change colors, Greg of the Light.
I loved watching the retro games play stuff yesterday. I wish we could do more of it. It reminds me when we did more retro stuff back in the day regularly. Yeah, I like retro stuff. I'm not saying that we have to do it all
I think
the
there's
time,
alcohol
but I really like
in
having
that
it in the schedule.
seltzer bottle they put in the mug.
I'm 90% sure there is.
I will say this, okay?
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Oh, God. I was actually... So I had a shower thought today, Anita, of doing a kind of charity stream, like name a charity, and I would have to try and act like Phil without breaking character for an hour. Every time I broke character, $10 to that charity. Just to see how long I could do it or how many times I broke character. The charity would no longer need donations, and I'd have to put a second mortgage on the house, I'm guessing. Okay, so here are my best DSP beg segment. Let's see. So what are we talking about today? We just got done with that. Okay, so I'm going to make this about my life. Okay, Anita, so it's not about Phil's life, but I'm going to make it about my life here. So that way it's a little bit easier for me to kind of get in the role. All right. Getting character. What is my motivation? Okay. Now, guys, I don't want to bring this up. As you guys know, I try not to bring this up as much as I possibly can. But for those of you who don't know, I have an interview later on today. Okay. Now, for those that don't know, an interview is when I talk with somebody and they want to talk with me, correct? Right. And they want to ask me questions and then I answer those questions. Okay. Big Papa Phil's asking, what would this interviewer want to talk with you about? Big Papa Phil, I don't understand how that's any of your concern. Okay. Why don't you know what, Big Papa Phil, I'm going to go ahead and time you out for asking such stupid questions. Like, I don't know why you're being this way. You're normally a great supporter, Big Papa Phil, but I don't know. Recently, you've been, I don't know. Maybe you're working with duty streams, but anyway, so I'm not going to be able to do my evening stream. Okay, correct. And you guys, when you get older, okay, as I have gotten older, you understand that a business does not just close because we want it to. Okay, so I'm going to lose all of the contributions that I would have this evening, and it's no fault of my own. It's not my fault. I did nothing wrong. I've done everything correct, but this was the time they had, and so anyway, please support today, guys. There are so many ways you can support. You can super chat. You can get a super sticker. I can't keep going. I can't. It is so taxing to fucking spin that up on the fly.
And I'm sure if you kept going, you could find even more references and stuff. You can't stop. There's no end to it. It keeps coming. It's a fire hose.
So Anita, there you go. I hope it was $2 well spent for you. Apparently, King Be Cruel has let me know that he'll be on in about 20 minutes ish. So he should be on around 11 o'clock my time. Russian Milk Bear with the $1.99, $2. We'll round it up, of course. Send an apology letter with 100 attached for unbanned. Oh God. Okay. And Big Papa Phil, you want to be unbanned. Okay. I have received a super chat from Big Papa Phil for $2. Can I be unbanned? I didn't mean to offend you.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair. Big
Papa Phil, you wanted to ask about my interview. So I tell you what, the interview is going to cost me a certain amount of gas. We're just going to say, it's 5 blocks away. It's going to cost me, we're going to say $50 in gas. So you get me $50 to make up for my gas, and we'll talk about getting you back in. Okay, we'll talk about unbanning you. Fucking moron.
With it. Okay. Seems like the people who were here live also had a good time.
It was almost like I was in a Discord call with DSP just now. It was literally the guy.
It was the guy.
It seemed like people were totally okay with. Hold on. Some fuzz on my microphone there. People were.
Oh my God! The way he pushes his nose up so high when he goes to press the mute button on his microphone, it's just one of the many things that he does that just rubs me the wrong way and gives me the ick. He sticks his nose up and looks down at it, and then he takes the one dainty finger and arches it in.
It's the down wrist angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the down wrist. It has to go. It has to be the maximum footage or inches away from the mute button for him to daintily press it.
He wants to be a whole Disney animation movie doing this action of him lifting his eyes up to look at the mute button so he can press it with his finger.
Well, what I was going to say was, oh my God, it's a fuzzy. Who gives a shit talking to the mic? My God.
I had a good time with it. It seemed like people were totally okay with, hold on. Some fuzz on my microphone there. People were totally okay with supporting it, and it seemed like some people wanted more. In fact, when it ended, it was kind of a shame. It went really late. I ended up streaming till almost 10 p.m. Okay, so
because fuck Cat.
It was one of the longest marathons I've ever done.
I mean, I don't think he ever did. I'm also on team asexual. They've never done anything, and I'm going to say an even bolder prediction. I think Phil is still a virgin.
Oh no! I'm gonna. Panda wouldn't have stayed as long as she did if he was not given. Whatever.
We're gonna give Phil the rare dub on that. I'm gonna say he didn't. We've seen it. We've seen the videos. Cat literally face down, ass up on the hotel bed, and Phil's like, "Oh, look at these cabinets over here."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Leanna, my bad.
Yeah, Jesus. Panda. Yeah, and I want to say, I thought Panda talked about their sex life. Although we do have, maybe not with Cat, because you got Cat's famous quote, I haven't had sex in ages.
And I was like, I was very tired, but at the same time, I kind
Jenna
of
was
felt like, man,
having
what a
enough
shame.
for
I would have
both
kept
of them.
going. Maybe
Lay-oo.
and 4 I also owned when I was a kid. So I remember like Pharaoh Man and stuff like that. Like I remember those bosses.
Are we
I also
still
remember
on this?
that the antagonist of Mega Man 4, get this, is not Dr. Wily. For the first time ever. So that's pretty cool.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
So I wanted to keep going. 5 and 6, I never played. I skipped them, and then I played Mega Man X and a few of those, but I never played 5 and 6 until many, many, many years later when I was
Many years.
over a decade ago.
Am I supposed to ride the Monko to school?
YouTuber over a decade ago.
I agree.
I had done
Rec
a Mega Man
1999.
event.
Panda did it for the money. Once the money
Oh,
dried
yeah.
up, it was a wrap. It
Dude,
was
so
gone.
everybody has, I think every guy has their I don't give a shit phase, which is why, ladies, perhaps you can back me up here. Whenever you dated a guy in his very early 20s or late teens, if you went over to his house was an absolute shit sty, right? Because you just don't care. You're away from the parents. You can do whatever you want. No one's telling you to clean up no more, blah, blah, blah. My place was a shit sty, and I pulled my head out of my ass around 21, 22, okay? So for Phil, I understand the shit sty aspect of things. I have never understood how you could buy so many figurines and statues and collectibles and memorabilia that you would cover every square millimeter of counter space, floor space, theoretical space in miniatures and fucking statues and when I saw him walking around his fucking apartment or condo, and he was like, man, if I had a house, I'd actually have places for this stuff. I'm like, a museum doesn't have places for that stuff. What are you doing?
That's hoe scaring shit. Good one, Notes.
During a summertime downtime, and I played all of the.
I think
classic Mega
he's
Man-
a hoarder. If we're psychoanalyzing, he's definitely a hoarder. He's got hoarder tendencies.
Yeah, hands down. Hands down.
Games?
Oh, dear God, no. No. I was dated a boy before I learned how into women I was. Well, first of all, hold on. At his place, kissing on his sofa, I asked if I can sleep over. His fucking response was, nah, we got bed bugs.
Wow.
Wow. All right. That is horrifying.
At least that person was being honest. Like, look, I'd love to, but I got bed bugs. I ain't trying to get you bit up. Looking like a snack.
Oh, God.
Classic Mega Man games.
What? Is this me? Oh, this is Phil. Okay. Yeah, whenever this stuff happens, I always have to look to the timer. And be like, wait, is it me? Is it them? Is it...
It's me. I'm the road Comcast.
So I did play 5 and 6 only once ever over a decade
You fucking Comcast employee.
ago. I literally don't remember them.
The best Phil has ever sounded.
Yeah, the sweet sound of silence.
At all. So in this collection, it would be cool to play them again because I've never experienced them.
Why does he put his arms outside his fucking armrests to give us a nice A pose? What is that?
No, kind of.
Yeah.
Since that one time, and I've never live streamed them. Okay.
Oh, so I always like to equate it to him casting a spell. You know, when you have like those really old Hanna-Barbera characters and they're casting a spell and they're weaving their hands in front of them. I always see Phil when he's doing those hand gestures as if he's kind of casting a spell with his silver tongue over his dented audience.
Phil is special, to say the least.
I would definitely like at some point in the future to do a second Mega Man marathon, this time tackling Mega Man 4, 5, and 6. I own them in the Legacy Collection. Now, don't worry, because some people are probably already going to figure out, wait, he's going to do another Mega Man marathon? Not right now. We just did one. It went down well. I don't want to do too much of the same.
Hold on.
Not right now. We just did one. It went down well. I don't want to do too much of the same, and then everyone gets burnt out on it, and everyone doesn't like it. You know, that's not how it works. What you need to do is you pace yourself. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Eventually, in the future, we will... There's some noise outside, squeaky truck or something.
Oh my God, would you fucking tism overload? Oh my God.
Shiny! There's a shiny!
Squirrel!
Bird! Squirrel! Yeah.
Hello, my name is Phil, and I am a good and handsome boy. Squirrel! Hello.
Eventually, we will do another Mega Man marathon. and you know, schedule it in. When? I don't know. Not
Yeah,
now.
but
So,
didn't
like,
care
for example,
about the
when we hit
fire
a goal of
alarm.
100, we're going to be doing the viewer's choice event where you guys nominate and vote for a game for me to do a playthrough of. We'll do 2 or 3 streams and test the waters and see if it works. And if it does work, we will do a full playthrough. Then when we reset the goals, okay,
What the hell is wrong with you?
Quite a bit.
we'll start back at 1. And when we get to 50 again, we'll do another marathon. Will it be a Mega Man marathon? Probably not. I would think that, you know, for these goals, we don't want to frequently do the same thing over and over. We want to go for variety purposes, right? We don't want the same thing every time. So maybe later in the
We
maybe
don't want the
sometime
same
in the
thing
summer or
every
something,
time.
Us, we.
we'll come back to it. I definitely want to because I had a great time. The retro vibe was awesome. You know, we had actually Mega Man colors in the office all day, which is really nice.
Visible dimwit without a doubt. Zero decision time needed. 0 seconds decision time needed. He absolutely, if he was, you can have this money or you can keep Ket and Jasper. He'd be like, I can always get another cat and I can always get another kit. So yeah.
And people were coming by and just chilling and
He
enjoying.
says Mega Man colors, but isn't the core staple of Mega Man games the fact that he changes his colors? So, like, I don't understand. I know he probably means like blue and white, but like,
yeah.
come on, Phil. Take an extra second to think before you talk.
Oh, no, we can't have that. That gets in the way of begging.
Classic games. Now, was that the major audience? No. Was it a ton of viewership? No. Do I care? No, because that wasn't the point.
So
The
why
point
why are you bringing it up then? He asks himself these like arbitrary questions so then he could just run down a list of things to fill up time with. He really has nothing to say.
No, so not only does he have nothing to say, but anything that like could be seen as a negative, like there's an art to getting in front of something. Like if you're going to be in an interview and you know you were late for work 5 times in the last year, and you think that is your one flaw, when you go to the board to promote or whatever, and they say, you know, before they even ask the question, you know, getting in front of it, that is a tactic that is used to, like, for self-actualization or self-realization, showing somebody that you have had introspection into the problem without them even prompting you, which shows growth, right? This is not this. This is more to the. This is more akin to somebody who got caught burglarizing a place, trying to explain why they were there, and they were like, "So I drove to that gas station. And the reason why there was no car at the gas station was a friend of mine, after we drove to the gas station, they took it away. And the friend's name, they really don't want me to get them involved in this, so I can't tell you their name." And that very, very defensive, you know, I don't care, but I totally do care type of energy. I don't know quite how to explain it. Is that making sense?
Sounds like a cope, bro.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Coping. Yes, he's coping.
Good time, do something different, variety of content, and people could stop by and support and enjoy if they liked it. And now we're back to normal today. If people didn't like it, I'm sure they'll come back today. Okay?
He always sandwiches the
Good
support
stuff.
in there.
So,
When
let's see how it goes.
come,
Now, speaking of
watch,
which,
engage and support. He doesn't care about the watching and the engaging. He only cares about the support part. Don't ever get it twisted.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Russian Milk Bear, thank you for the 2. I have 2 big bills due, dude. Yes, exactly. My 2 big bills are, you know, actually I don't have 2 big bills. They're all accounted for. So just thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. But what's great is I know full well. So we're at 11:40 and 32 seconds. I got to back it up 5 seconds. At 32 seconds, he hasn't said it yet, but I know what this is transitioning into.
like it, I'm sure they'll come back today. Okay? Good stuff. So, let's see how it goes. Now, speaking of which, before we move on,
now guys,
move on to
Now
other
guys,
things
this is
like
where you
discussing
come in.
DSP Tries It, possibly for tomorrow. FYI, as you can see, we have hit
it's like fucking clockwork. It's like, guys, the what is it called? The atomic clock is not broadcasting. We no longer have the atomic clock. Yeah, we do. We'll watch Phil. We'll set our watches to that.
a goal of 60, which is amazing. All right, we are going to work on that right now. We're going to talk about what the next big GSP Tries It will
Money, please.
be. But if you guys support the stream, thank you so very much. As you know, every 150 raid gets us towards another goal. So please support the stream today. Everything counts. Super chats and super stickers, memberships, and gifted memberships on the YouTube side, subs and gifted subs on the Kick side, and of course tips, which you can do no matter where you are.
What's up,
via
Koraz?
PayPal. Would really appreciate that.
Koraz,
Sadly
big
dealing with a
ups.
few idiotic chargebacks right now. Don't worry, they're not a big
Wait,
deal or
what?
anything like that.
Here we go. How come?
He got
How come
chargebacks?
he's alleging, but we've seen this song and dance before. He'll always, if he knows that it's going to be okay. So A Tale as Old as Time. He got whaled out. He made $700 some the night before, so he's worried, of course, that the same 4 or 5 people that come through and support him are not going to be able to do the same and keep that momentum going. So he has to put it out there that, guys, even though I did make a lot of money, some of that money may disappear because the detractors and then the swatchbacks. It's the boogeyman. It's the thing that we need to put our ire towards instead of him. I shouldn't be doing this, but it's only because the detractors and the swatchbacks. You guys.
That's I never knew. I've watched his stuff so much, or I've seen it, and it just embeds in my head now that I never understood why it wasn't Phil that I got the guys from. It was Ludacris. I was watching Mr. Ludacris so much that when he would say, "You guys," I just picked that up. Coraz EQ gives a shout out directly to you, Lore, with 5 gifted subs.
My magnum.
But I had to keep them all out this morning.
Stay tuned next year.
Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't.
Oh, yes.
This time, I have no clue what's going to happen. But let's get some support rolling today. In fact, our first contribution of the day has come in.
It's not my fault. I did everything correct.
So let's give it a shout out.
Luda.
Dead air.
He has to pre-read it.
So someone took $7 and they're trying to make light of a pretty bad situation that's going on in Los Angeles right now. For those who don't know.
Oh, here we are. Yay.
Let's go.
I can't wait. Warning, this is gonna be suffering that we're about to go through. So we may want to queue up some music here.
In LA, United States, that is, California, they're having some pretty bad wildfires. They are ripping through the state and they are destroying homes. Okay, now
knows how to party.
First off,
I was queuing up the Uncle Ruckus music.
I just want to let everyone know. I feel bad. You hear these stories. People are losing their homes or whatever, and it's like that sucks. At the same time, I do have to.
May the white God bless you, Mr. Lord Diaz.
Ask a question. This is not the first time wildfires have ripped through California. In fact, they frequently rip through California. You usually hear this every year, 2 years, or 3 years. Every once in a while. So why do they keep building? I mean, this is just an honest question. This is not even a criticism. Why do they keep building homes there?
Phil.
That's what I do if I had no army. I would fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's right. Okay. This is the whole reason why I'm here today. One of the main reasons. I live in Tornado Alley. Yeah, I live in Tornado Alley. Okay. Yesterday, if you watch King Jad's stream, I sent him a video of the Andover, Kansas tornado, which I've mentioned this in the past. I was born and raised in Kansas. This thing looked like just the finger of death as it came through and obliterated not just like trailer parks and stuff like that, but it ripped fucking houses off the foundation. And guess what? The town of Andover still exists. They rebuilt. And guess what? Every year, tornadoes are still a thing. And guess what? Every year, tornadoes hit. And every year, there's damage. Also, doesn't Phil like self-proclaim to live in a high crime area? Like, burglaries and terrible stuff like that. So if he gets victimized, if somebody breaks into his house, I mean, fuck it. That's what you get, you fucking asshole. Is that how that works?
All these super chats are great.
It's exactly.
Remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Hold on one second. Joe, thank you for the 5. Why is there a home here? Am I supposed to ride the home to school?
Why is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Thank you, Joe, for the 5. Go ahead, Lore.
Yes, thank you. I know I'm going to put this in the lens of a professional wrestler. Whenever you're watching professional wrestling and there's a pinfall attempt on the screen, the commentators stop whatever they're talking about and call that pinfall. For those of you who do not know, if you ever watch a televised wrestling show, 10 times out of 10, if there's a pinfall, the commentators are going to stop what they're saying and they're going to call the pinfall because that's the most important part of it. That's why I wanted to stop everything just so Joe Dub gets the super chat off. So I had that mindset in mind. That was the first part. The second part is Phil is giving huge, well, what was she wearing type energy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Victim blaming. Did I just cut you off somehow?
I am the pinnacle of
I'm here. Oh, thank God.
Up from a chair.
I was like, yeah. What was she wearing? How was what was she doing?
Pause.
Yeah. Russian Milk Bear with a 5. Do you not know about the 2 hatchets in DSP's house? One by the door and one in his room? Yes, I also know about the effectiveness of hatchets in close range when you don't know how to wield it.
You couldn't even open a bottle of alcohol. What makes him think that a hatchet is going to do anything? And by the way, who knew that Darkside Phil was a juggalo running with the hatchet? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. It wasn't a
We
bottle.
also spit fire.
Yeah, we also spit fire. God, I forgot about that episode. I'm going to drive Paul to the Insane Clown Posse concert. So did I cut you off? First of all,
No.
Okay, so and then second of all, I need to add a party to this call by the name of King B Bitch.
Let's go. This is my Andy Warski clap.
Damn it! How do I add you? God damn! I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill this call, and I'm just going to go into our group chat, and I'm going to call you there.
Yeah, that's right, bitches. We got a group chat going. What you know about that?
What's up? Be right back. Well, there's one, and I think I heard 2.
All right, can you boys hear me?
Indeed. It's been a hot minute, my dude.
Sweet, sweet sounds. What's up?
Hey.
It's been a hot minute since we've had you, man.
It has been.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Well, there's your spoon on the screen for you.
Finally.
It was Phil sent it to me first, and then I asked that I send it to you, but I can only send it in digital format. It's actually how Phil prefers to send things, as you know, he spends his money and then he gets pictures of, things. So, sent you the spoon in the format that Phil prefers to receive his sweaty men. There for you.
PNG form.
Yeah, that's right. In the PNG form.
The JPEG form.
A big old spoon.
So we had just gotten to it, King Be Cruel. And the reason why.
Now, you know what? I'm going to thumb you in the eye right there. And I'm going to just let everybody in the chat here know right now. King Be Cruel is the coolest motherfucker in the entire world. And everybody needs to recognize it. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, stop it.
Thumb me. That's fine. That wait, I say thumb me, and how do I say thumb me? And then
thumb you in the eye. Thumb you in the eye.
How do I say thumb me without
my stupid carny talk? My bad. That's a wrestling thing. If I thumb you in the eye, that's me cutting you off so I can jump in with my diatribe.
Well, 2 things real quick. So Decepticon, isn't King Be Cruel a massive dent? No. So there's two lines of thought here that I want to get the story straight, right? So there was the aspect that, he was in Phil's chat, he made the comment, and don't worry, Dr. Detractor, I see you, I got you. And, made the whole
test me, bitch
rant basically in his honor. I actually interviewed Mr. Cruel the following month, I think it was, and we chatted, and basically he had told me, yep, and I'll ask you here a minute, I think you totaled it out, like in total you had, because you were a member, you like tallied it up. Do you remember what the tally was?
I think it was me. You know what? I wrote it down back then. I don't have it offhand, but I think it was roughly around the 100 mark.
$100?
150 maybe, okay, give or take.
Yeah. So he copped to that, said, yep, I gave him 150, and basically said, yeah, consider it reformed. It was one of those things, and please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mean to speak for you, King, but it was one of those things of perhaps more in the background, but there were some aspects of it he liked, and he didn't, unless you're the target of the attack, sometimes you don't actually understand that the attack is unjustified. Am I speaking out of turn here, King Be Cruel? Does that kind of sum it up?
No, yeah. In a sense, like I said before, I just watched his online stuff. Before the spoon rant, I was on his live streams maybe for a year or 2, and even then I wasn't a regular on there. I just chime in whenever I could. So when everyone told me, "Oh, how are you a fan?" after he did this to this person or this to that person, I would always reply with, "I never knew that. I had no idea who these people even are." Like, I didn't talk to anybody in the chat. I just said, "Hey, Phil, what's up?" every now and then, and I chime in whenever I want to get my 2 cents on something. but I had no idea he was such a crazy person.
Well, we know full well that you contributed to at least 1.5 megapoles. And so
Exactly.
that occurred. I understand that. Yeah, just a megapole and a half, Decepticon. That's definitely. But Dr. Detractor, 169 kroners. I greatly appreciate it. So in Denmark, earthquakes cannot occur. We get very little rain. The worst we get is 2 snowstorms a year. So I can't imagine what it's like and have no desires to move to such areas. It scares me. So I can't speak from the wildfire aspect, but that's why we have King, because King is actually under threat of those. I'll let him talk about that here in just a second. But when it comes to things like natural occurrences, I'll speak to tornadoes. They don't scare me up until, the softball-sized hail starts falling. Then that actually kind of gets me going. But when I was a kid, the early warning system gave us maybe, because you had to have it on the news when it was happening, you got maybe 5 minutes of warning. Hey, this is happening, to the point of it's going to hit you. Get the fuck out, right? You had 5 minutes. So basements were a huge thing. You had to have a basement. Now it's more like 20 to 25 or 30 minutes worth of, this is the area of highest likelihood impact. They've done so much with science and stuff like that they can say this is what's happening, that people can actually get out of the way of it. They can, basically, if you're going to lose anything, you're going to lose your possessions. True. But you can get out of the way of it. So not terribly terrifying unless it's a sudden storm or if it is an F5 or something like that, which are very, very rare. Now, when it comes to wildfires, which is, well, actually, one of the reasons King Be Cruel is here, King Be Cruel, take it away. Tell us about the wildfires if you can. Or, oh, you're muted, but there you go. Now you're off mute.
Yeah, so in case anyone doesn't know, there's a lot of fires going on right now in SoCal. I'm sure a lot of people have been seeing that. Yeah, I'm nearby at least 4 different fires. I'm looking at it right here. It is it's crazy because I do work. I do travel for work, so I'm always in LA pretty much, and it is terrible. The fire is absolutely crazy. The neighborhoods, everything is like a wasteland now. Like it's terrible. It's crazy. The destruction that you see. But to be honest, I'm kind of used to it because I lived here my whole life, and there's fires all the time. So, but this one's like really bad, and I don't think people understand that. Like, well, I guess like Phil, for example, when he did his whole thing, his whole dented rant about the fires, he has no idea what he's talking about. I'm not sure if he talked about it yet or what he said, but
actually just getting right up on it.
Yeah, I'll back it up 10 seconds. Let's go.
In fact, they frequently rip through California. You usually hear this every year, 2 years, or 3 years, every once in a while. So why do they keep building? I mean, this is just an honest question. This is not even a criticism. Why do they keep building homes there? This would be like, there's a fault line, and every year there's a major earthquake that rocks everything around the fault line. So why do you keep rebuilding on the fault line? I'm confused. We've talked about this on and off. This was actually a topic that we covered during my DSP Reacts, DSP versus the Internet series, where there's a story or two, like people who live in the most frozen climate on the planet, people who live at the highest altitude. And I'm like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, why would you want to live there?
We all can't max out 19 credit cards to relocate ourselves and our families.
Well,
Idiot.
Well, even if you could, as I understand it, and I've heard this is now both an urban legend, and yet I've also heard from Californians that it's true. There's an exit tax if you're a citizen of California to leave the state. Like, they will tax you X% of your income for like 10 years after leaving the state. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, there's a major reason probably not to move.
USA.
Or something like that. King Be Cruel?
Yeah, I've not heard of this tax thing. If that's true, that's actually seems really dumb and not smart. But yeah, I don't know what Phil expects people. I don't know how many residents live in California or SoCal, but what is it like? You want everyone to uproot and leave? Like,
obviously,
he's just saying things just for he could clip it and put it on.
Yeah, this
stupid YouTube channel.
Oh, you know it. This is a clippable moment.
Yeah, it seems like recently So I'm actually starting to, I don't know why he's mentioning grooming so much, but I think he's doing that for bait now. I think this might have actually been bait. So maybe he is playing some 4D chess here where he's like, I know what'll get me content. I know what will get me views because the detractors will basically funnel people to me. Because like I've always said, Phil's popularity is derived from the notion of, well, he can't possibly be that bad. Let me go check him out real quick. And then you're like, oh, dear God. So maybe that's the game he's playing. I don't know.
You're being too generous to him. I think he's trying to get on the algorithm because everybody on the internet's talking about the fires. So he's just looking for an excuse to bring it up and start talking about it. And he's going to give you the most surface level, inept of actual opinion, fence sitting take that you can possibly give on the internet without. And I think he's trying to not piss people off, but it's like, even without knowing, like subconsciously, he's just pissing people off.
Yeah. So Nugs, the we're grooming the next generation to be negative to Phil or something like that. I am.
Well, then call me Panda Lee then.
I haven't started looking yet. I haven't started looking. I want to see if I can't find a clip of him talking about a pedometer back in the early days. Like, I got a pedometer, which is the thing that, you know, tracks your steps. And I really want to hear him talk positively about it. I will then use that clip and say, it is confirmed Phil is a pedophile. Because if you're going to call us groomers, knowing that connotation, I'm going to call you a pedophile. You just really like pedometers. And that has inflaming connotations. Really?
You know he gets those steps in.
Does it?
Those steps in.
For example, I just saw the story this morning. Okay, Paris Hilton and Billy Crystal. I don't think you could talk about two people who are more different.
Oh, thanks,
rich,
Dr.
right?
Detractor.
But they just lost their homes. These two rich celebrities had these insanely expensive homes in the hills of LA, and the homes have
Look,
been
I'm
lost
sure
to the
that's
wildfire.
not their only houses. I'm sure that's their West Coast house, so I'm not feeling too bad about that.
And even if it isn't their only house, even if they have multiple houses and stuff like that, and there's memories there, I get it. It's hard to empathize with the people that have like literally everything and stuff like that, but you know, they are still human. I get it.
You're right.
I mean, no, I wouldn't, for instance, if you told me, I don't remember the celebrities he said, let's just say they were one of the celebrities Sean Connery's house burnt down, right? I really like Sean Connery. He's hilarious. And he's also, you know, James Bond. Come on now.
Great actor. Yes.
Did Sean Connery pass? I don't think he did. Did he? Now everybody's scratching their heads.
There one quick
Google.
Yeah. But anyway, he did not. He did pass.
Oh,
okay.
dead. Capital.
Okay. Yep. He did. DEAD dead. Oh, fuck.
Shout out to Sean Connery.
Well, I guess shout out to Sean Connery then. God damn it. 2020, 4 years ago. My God, where have I been? See, this is what happens when you listen to
Time
me.
is a vacuum. It's a man-made
it's
concept.
just gone.
It's a flat circle.
So now I got to think of somebody else. I can't fucking think of anybody else. So I'm just going to say Sean Connery when he was alive. You know, yeah, the guy had anything and everything that he could ever want, but I would still feel bad for him if he lost, you know, a fucking photo album that had pictures of his family from years ago. I mean, there's a human element to it. Yeah, I'm picking Discord for Phil to Riz Doc. Wait, what? Hold on, Farrell. Now I got to fucking see what you've done. Oh, God, I don't know why you guys do this to me while I'm live on stream. Wow. Oh, first of all,
Sav, hello.
Wow. Oh, Sav. That's what I call her.
We got it. Wow. Bro said Phil. Okay. So no square. And then Phil trying to Riz Dr. Detractor. Oh, dear God. Hold on. Are you not impressed? Oh my God. Okay. I gotta find where I can grab this window capture 5. We'll just do that to Discord. Hold on. Okay. This was designed for. Are you not impressed by my swag, Fraulein? I know you cannot resist my pignosis. I am the mighty Pigler, commander of the 10th Reich. What the fuck?
Images you can hear.
Are you not impressed by my swag, Fraulein? I know you cannot resist my pignosis. I am the mighty Pigler, commander of the 10th Reich. Yeah, his swag is 9. So I'm being told as well. I'm being told as well.
That was really good.
Oh, thank you. I try. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Yeah, it comes real natural.
No, don't touch me there. This is.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
razzing. It's a light razzing.
Oh dear God. Hold on. I was told by Farrell we have to watch this as well.
Don't touch me there. This is my no square. No, don't touch me there. No, don't.
Hey, whoa. Hey, I am sick of you disrespecting my no square. This elevator is my no square.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
The brain rot is real. I love it.
This feels very skibbity. I don't know what the fuck that was.
These kids and they dang on TikTok.
They went to dang on TikToks and their super fat iPhone super Androids.
Fires, okay? But I don't know, like to me, I just hear this, I'm like, that would be the last place I would ever want to live. If you know that historically there's a high chance that eventually there's going to be fires that are going to take
He only
place,
got it because
why would you want to live
Casino
there?
has the same.
It's
It's
not like
even
this whole
hung the same way. That what's his face has it. Triple P. I call him Triple P.
I call him Triple P, guys. I don't know if
What
you
does
know
he call
that.
you, Phil? He calls you a bitch.
No, and what about his friend? What does he call you? He calls you retarded.
Randomly happened, and it was shocking. You hear about LA fires
Not
every year.
Andy.
I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's like this affluence thing. If you're rich, you want to take the chance of having the luxury house, but it might burn down. I don't know. It sounds weird.
This guy has no spine.
It's on it's on site, bro. Like I'd be on the next plane out.
To me, like I said, I would not want to be in any kind of a high risk area or anything like that.
I would not want to be in a high risk area. That was one of the fantastic parts I actually did here. I don't want to be in a high risk area. Hey guys, I live in a crime ridden area. Okay, well, Phil,
On the fault line.
I am curious. Yeah, I was about to say I am confused now, Phil, because you simply gave us the answer. The answer was move. So why don't you move from your high risk area? I am confused. And then it's I have detractors.
Wow.
My
what a waste.
detractors.
The poor children.
Anyway, so
It don't matter.
I received a $7
None of this matters.
It don't matter. Just say Smith or Jones again. It don't matter. None of this matters.
tip. I'll be honest, I do think this is kind of in bad taste, but I'm going to read it anyway. Is it a question? What is your take
If it's going to be in bad taste, I have an idea. Don't read it.
on Los Angeles being doused in holy
Yeah,
Hulkamania
no need
fire
for the
after booing Hulk
disclaimer.
Hogan on
Just
Raw?
be
I'm pretty sure that the
an
wildfires
idiot.
in LA they have nothing to do with the fact that Hulk Hogan was booed on Monday Night Raw, which took place in LA. I'm just saying, I don't think there's any correlation between those two events. And being that people are losing their homes, it's probably in bad taste to make that kind of a joke. So just to be fair here, I'm not making that joke. I just read what someone said in a tip.
I am making this joke.
Okay, I, the person of Broside Phil, am not about to make this joke, okay? I'm not. My vocal cords are going to vibrate, and they are going to create noise, and that is what's making the joke. It's not me. It's my vocal cords that's making
this
the
cartoon
joke.
was made at a different time where there was different sensibilities.
Big energy there.
But again, it's confusing to me when you hear these stories, because it's not like, oh no, people who are of low income and have no ability to move have lost their houses in LA due to the wildfires. That's never the story. It's always some rich celebrities or high-end rich people built these luxury homes in the Hollywood Hills and they just burned down because of the LA wildfires.
Okay, so then they're buying it because of where it is. They knew the risk.
Well, then why did they build a house there? They knew
Welcome to the news, Phil.
it was a high risk. I don't know, whatever. So anyway, thank you for first tip of the day. Again, someone I'm sure will correct me and say, Phil, you're a complete dunce and a moron because you don't understand anything about it. So you should just keep your big mouth shut. However,
Holy shit. Did he have a moment of like, clock, a broken clock is right twice a day here?
He's getting ahead of it.
I
must
know.
have heard you.
or this is a podcast, so I have the right to give my opinion on anything. That's just my uneducated take on it, and feel free to eviscerate me in the comments. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
There you go. $7 tip. First
One of my
contribution
favorite
the day.
things
Thank
to
you very-
do is to leave clips on his Kick channel. If you go to his Kick channel and look at his clips, I love
'em.
just leaving the most foul titles in his clips. I think one of my favorite ones is DSP's tits are bigger than cats.
Whoa. That's not an offensive title. That's a verifiable fact.
Oh shit, you're
That's a
right. You know what? I'm just
fact.
it's factually fucking based.
It's a fucking fact.
Test me, bitch.
very much. Now let's get some more support rolling. All right, let's get some
Yeah,
YouTube side super chats.
Idiots. And look,
And
all
memberships
tit
coming in.
sizes matter. You go up to any guy, and I won't go too far into this, but any guy, and you go, oh, I don't know, I think my tits, what, this, that, and the other. No, we love boobs. Thank you.
That's
The
right.
end.
That is correct.
We love all boobs.
Ron White made an entire series about that. He said, it don't matter. Some 80-year-old grandma could be like, do you want to see him?
Well,
Yeah, I do. It's like, yeah, I do. All right. Thanks much. Roll them back up.
Let's get some. Let's get some other contributions coming in.
I'm
Kickstarter, let's get some.
apologizing to everybody for bringing that up.
You knew what this was.
What's up? All right. Let's get it rolling. All right. Here we go. Okay.
I can't like unfuck her sister, you know?
Anyway. All right. So, in regards now to DSP Tries It, guess what? I owe you one because we hit 60 goals yesterday. Okay. So, immediately, we got to start thinking about what do we want to do. Now, we can't do it
my asthma.
today. That's too much of a rush. There's no way I'd be able to even get
Very cultured.
something today quickly enough, right? Like, we need to talk about it on today's show. So, we already know.
No. King's still on, I think. Maybe. King, you're still on, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. He's
Sorry,
still
can you hear
here.
me?
He's still
Sorry,
here.
this is a new mic. I'm trying to figure out whether or not you can hear me or not.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, great.
Okay.
And
starting
please
on the
do
16th.
jump in, thumb us in the eye, shake us to the floor.
Damn right. Fucking powerbomb.
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's about
Oh, yeah.
that's the extent of my wrestling knowledge. I am now tapped out.
Oh,
Taco Bell is going to have a
I'll
new
learn you.
Oh,
menu.
okay.
They're going to have some kind of a new
Start us
typical
off by our
burrito,
side.
some kind of a special Baja Blast drink, and there's a third thing, too.
Y'all will be kayfabe.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Why are we talking about... I heard Baja Blast. The only way we talk about Baja Blast is if we're talking about Taco Bell. Why? In the name of sweet baby Jesus, are we talking about Taco Bell?
Hey, that's too much of a rush. There's no way I'd be able to even get something today quickly enough, right? Like, we need to talk about it on today's show. So,
What?
we already know.
Because he got 60. He hit his 60 goals.
Oh, that's
That's
why.
Here you go, Sav. One for you. There you go. That one's just for you. I'm going to take it away now.
Starting on the 16th, supposedly, Taco Bell is going to have a new menu. They're going to have some kind of a new dippable burrito, some kind of a special Baja Blast drink, and there's a third
You
thing,
can dip every burrito, you fucking idiot, if you have the wherewithal to do it. The sky's the limit, brother.
I'm going to let you guys know right now. If somebody is willing, or if all of you are willing to just come together and give out $1,500, I'll eat the whole fucking menu. And I will be ecstatic to do that. How is this a reward? How is this? Guys, you won't believe it. You guys got to see Phil eat a burrito. Like, what? Give a game away. Do something. Like, I fucking hate this.
I'm
So there's
seeing
strong
like
chance.
Gout in the background in a trench coat, like in the shadows, smoking a cigarette, like looking on from the background, going, "Yeah, soon."
Tonight, you.
that perhaps we will do this new Taco Bell menu when it unlocks on the 16th of January.
So how did we go from California burning down to Taco Bell? There was such a jarring disconnect.
Well, you have to understand that he owes them for the 60 hit goal. So we're going to go. We went from this is my opinion on fires to I understand that my opinion is misinformed, but I have a right to say whatever the fuck I want. I'm surprised we didn't get a rant in the middle about how the detractors, there need to be laws against the detractors. So we would have both a free speech segment and then a, yes, speech is free. The free speech is what we say you can say. In between, like just to give, the dichotomy of the opinions that he has. But we didn't have that. No, we just went straight into, guys, you want to see me
This is where
eat?
you come in.
You know what? Yeah, I'm seeing here in the chat, Joe Dud makes a great point. When's he going to do like a salad or something healthy?
A
This guy's
salad?
doing he's doing all fast food, and he's gonna do liquor. He's gonna sing, I think, at some point. Like this man's gonna. I mean, good to an early grave. I'm all in for that, but how long can he keep doing this for?
Meth
Garbage
Bear,
in, garbage out.
Meth Bear woke up today and chose fucking violence.
That's every day.
It's every
Like-
Every day, Meth Bear. Big respect. Big respect.
Meth Bear has our best takes.
Just
Meth Bear
walks
says it so I don't have to.
just walks in, kicks the door down, and is like, violence, children, violence.
All right. But before we get there, because we haven't gotten there yet, we have to figure out what to do.
Thank you, H-Bomb.
Well, my wife had an interesting idea. I don't know if you guys would be interested in this, okay? We found a style of food we've never tried before.
A style of food?
What?
And we're thinking this may be interesting for DSP Tries It. Let me run it by you. Ready for this? How about for the next DSP Tries It?
Okay, what is it going to be, Phil? And go.
We try Venezuelan food.
A barrel?
Ah!
Wait, no, sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Damn it, he dodged again. He keeps dodging. God damn, I need to go to the
No
range.
hit marks.
So what kind of food do Venezuelans eat? Well,
Children. No, that's not right. That's cannibals. Sorry, I got my bad.
let's see. here.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, no! Spaghetti!
How about... Are you kidding me? It deleted it. Hold on.
Oh, this is terrible.
Not
Old man
spaghetti.
fights technology.
Spaghetti.
The eternal battle continues.
Spaghetti, no! Oh,
Didn't someone
How about-
suggest Argentinian food at one point?
somebody does suggest it. I know they suggest it, yeah.
Empanadas.
It's really
I've had
cheap,
empanadas
apparently. Pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
only a couple times in my whole life. And when I had them, I think I remember liking them. But this place specializes in
What
it.
is with
How
his
about
hair today? He is like
arepas?
if we're talking about grooming, he's constantly pulling his greasy ass hair back. If we wanted to really hyper focus on something, what is going on?
What are we
Look at that
talking
freeze
about?
frame.
What are we talking about today? This man's hair has had its own character arc for like the last 6 months. Like there are times that like strands will come down like right here and just be all alone, and it's like you can tell like the strands start back here, and so you don't actually know, is there hair right here, or is that just comb over? Like no one knows, and it's insane. His hair is like the best character on the show next to chair host is, you know, because it doesn't talk and it also always tells a story.
Chair host is best host.
Chair host is best host.
You even know what an arepas is? It's basically like a handheld bread that they stuff with meat and cheese and other things. It's
You
basically
never
like
hear
a
him talking
handheld
about his wife like this. The
I
way
know.
he talks about food.
I know, hold on.
bread that they stuff with meat.
Damn it. Thank you, Doug. Terrible timing. Hold on.
You even know what
Oh
arepas
no,
is?
this was the handheld bread. Oh my god, you got to go back. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Basically like a handheld bread that they stuff with meat and cheese
As opposed to foothill bread.
and other things.
Yes, handheld bread. If you don't know, guys, now bread.
sorry.
If you didn't know, bread is where they take flour and water, correct, and yeast. Now, I know what you might be. No, that joke is too fucking dirty. I'm not going that way. No, I'm not finishing the bit.
How about let's see here. They have some different specialty bowls. A lot of their dishes actually contain plantains. which is
Sometimes
pretty
discretion is the better part of valor, bro.
I know.
interesting. Tequeños? I don't know. What is a tequeños? It looks like it's their dessert. A pastry crust wrapped around various things like queso blanco, fruity guava. They have dulce de leche.
We
Oh,
can
wow.
all like go to the same website and read this shit, Phil.
Well, yeah.
You could put the shit on the screen if you wanted to, Phil.
But
At
then
least
you
that would
wouldn't-
be some sort of like way to bring the chat into it. He's just literally
How?
reading off a screen we can't see.
Dare you, Lore? You want him to bring up a screen and cover up all his pretty RGBs?
Ah, shit, you're right. You're right. He
Yeah.
spent a lot of time on that California wildfire background behind him. Very apropos.
Very robust. Very cool.
Does the bread have
That's interesting.
RGBs?
Oh my god, that'd be great, dude. We got to get DSP DSP projecting to make RGB bread. He already made the RGB paper plate. We need him to make the RGB bread.
They say the sequel's never as good as the original, but in this case, I'm
It
willing to
might
make an
be.
exception.
It might be.
So they have various different
Shout
things. Like
out
if I were
the
to order
DSP
from here,
projecting.
I would
Yes.
probably order an empanada, an arepa.
Which, by the way, I am going to flex ever so slightly. I think it was like one of his videos, his third or fourth
Pop
video.
off, King.
He mentioned me and he was like, "Hey, I saw a bit on Broside Phil," and it was the bit that I was like, "I'd support you. Go, you know, I would support you if you started a channel. Go start your own channel." And he was like, "And after watching that, that's when I decided I should start a channel." So I was like, "Hey, let's go." I'm supposed to go
You
back
were-
5 seconds.
Nice.
You were his detractor spaghetti moment. You were the
Spaghetti,
nexus point.
no. I was his detractor sponsor. We'll go with that.
Fruity guava.
Hey, I like that.
They have dulce de leche.
So as I understand it, Vega got Atlas into it. Atlas got me into it. I got DS projecting into it. Like there's 4 degrees of separation at this point.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. So they have various different things. Like if I were to order...
Hold on, I want to hear the dulce de leche.
Crust wrapped around various things like queso blanco, fruity guava. They have dulce de leche. Oh, wow.
Oh,
that's interesting.
De leche.
So they have various different things. Like if I were to order from here...
Yeah, it's actually DSP projecting their R2Ps. He's got some good stuff. He made, Nugs, he made a literal RGB plate. Like an RGB
that was him?
Paper plate. Like legit made one.
I would probably order an empanada and a repa, maybe one of the bowls and a dessert. Like I would try to go for like a variety of foods.
I bet you
to try
would.
different things that they have. So, and again, we never had anything like this before.
And to your point, Lore, like, yeah, the amount of infatuation that he gets with food is so telling. Because tell us about your wife. Kat is very beautiful. Now, tell us about what you,
this.
Yeah, tell us about what you ate last night. Ah, well, they used the finest flour flown in from fucking, I don't know, the best place that makes flour. And they used the purest water, and it tasted so robust. Dr. Detractor, it also tasted so very tangy.
What is the new word that he likes to say to describe food now? It's like the catch-all. Like, it's not robust.
Flavorful?
Maybe flavorful, I think. Or like, it's a weird fucking double word to describe something. Like, in true Phil fashion, he just says things to say things. I wish I could remember. If I hear it again or if I see it in chat, it'll come to me. Pause.
There's dialogue is like a word salad.
Yeah.
Churros, of course. But, I'd probably get the other two. The others are more authentic. Yeah.
Aromatic? Oh, these are good ones. I don't think they're the exact word.
The one that I absolutely hate
Ignore me!
When he would... No, I'm not ignoring you. Did I? I'm sorry. I was reading something
that was
and then I lost you.
Brothers.
Oh, ignore me. Okay. No, there was... when he stopped doing this...
Herbaceous! That's the word. Thank you, Sam.
That's the word.
Which one?
Herbaceous. Thank you. I knew that.
That's what I call her.
Herbaceous?
Coming through. Herbaceous. Kind of sab coming in clutch. Let's go.
Why herbaceous? It has herbs. God damn it.
Whoa, totally herbaceous, dude. Cowabunga.
I don't...
Jesus.
Okay. I don't know what... You know what? Here, Phil. Just...
Look at him and tell me there's a God.
Yeah.
Argentinian? I don't know if there is Argentinian.
The cup is full of drugs.
Everybody split up. We have to find the cup. The cup has the drugs.
What about Argentinian? Let's look.
Filled with magic. We're looking up Argentinian food right now. But what I was...
back when they would go out... just happened to be looking at him while he's doing it.
Back when they would go out and always, the day off was like an omega deal, right? It was like a huge deal that they had a day off. And he wasn't getting the support that he was getting before. This was pre-Kino arc. The dude would constantly say, we would go out and have, and I'm going to do my best Phil voice here. We would go out and have a nice meal, and it grates on my last nerve how he says that. I don't know why. The nice meal, it was delicious and flavorful. It bugs me to no end. He's backed off it quite a bit, but yeah.
No.
The cup has been filled by 2 girls. God damn it.
Hey,
fair. Violence.
They're at it again.
Hey, we got 2 kings now. We got 1 in voice and we got 1 in chat. What's up, King Jad?
King Jad. Big reason the channel got to 1K. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you.
Oh. There was an Argentinian restaurant and it closed. So there's no Argentinian food around here, sadly.
Well, they were being paid with memberships to your channel.
Look, that sucks. But I would say the Venezuelan could be interesting.
I heard their economy's not very good, which is probably why they went out of business.
Like, we'd be like totally taste testing for the first time ever to give it a shot. Okay? I just received.
Oh, he's just received. Let's find out what he's received. Hold on. What have you received?
I have received stinking wet gorilla's fart hole.
An anonymous gifted sub over on Kick. Now, there's a weird thing about these anonymous gifted subs.
Oh, King Jad is throwing the gauntlet down. If this stream gets 100 likes...
Femboys, woo!
I am going to arm curl the wee tiny Lord Diaz. But then on top of that, on top of that,
I'll pay for that.
King Jad will get a free space. That's incentive. I gotta say, that's incentive, because if you don't know, I'm gonna plug King Jad here. At the end of every month, he does at the end of every month he does a marbles race, and you don't have to pay anything to get in. You have to make a comment in one of his fucking in one of the community posts. Once you make the comment, you get a marble. At the end of the month, whoever's marble wins, whoever's marble wins gets the prize. It's literal cash money. So you get cash money if he gets if you make it to the end. Now, how does King Jad get cash money? He needs full houses on his bingo board. So all the free spaces are the most important things fucking ever. So 100 likes gets a free space. That helps out Jad and possibly gets you money.
All right. I don't know if they actually show up in the revenue screen. Like yesterday.
Marble Rivals, yes.
I swear someone had gifted something like 10 anonymous subs. And then when I went
with the audit,
and I looked at my revenue screen,
you guys gave me money,
never showed
but
up.
the website says
and so
no
I was standing
money.
there scratching my head like,
You're sitting there
literally
already
not there.
scratching your head.
Like I'm looking right now, and it said yesterday that there was an anonymous gifted sub. No, 10 anonymous gifted subs. And
This
I wasn't
is the
sure if
Uncle
it counted or
Ruckus
not.
music,
and
by
I
the
sat
way.
here staring in my queue, and it's not there. I don't know how many of you are familiar with how Kick works, because I don't know. Again, does Kick have loopholes and problems like YouTube does with these memberships?
I don't know, Phil. You're the
But, like, I'm
content
looking here,
creator.
and I don't see any
Phil, can you shut the fuck up?
anonymous subs showing up in my revenue
Oh,
queue.
hell.
It's as
All
if-
right, so, guys, I am going to go on mute, and we're going to get through a lot of content here because they're not going to be able to pause. I have my appointment in less than 3 minutes, so I'm going to go on mute. It should be less than 10 or 15 minutes, and then I will be back. You guys can inform me as to how much I missed or how it became a disaster stream. Let's go. Yeah, kind of sad. I went and I told Chad about it already. I've got the ADHD. They don't just give you those medications. Every 3 months, you got to talk with somebody, and they have to make sure that you're okay. So since I'm not okay, so
Getting the girls to
that is funny enough.
No, he's going out to get the chicken nuggies.
No, funny enough, kind of sad. I got my hair cut this morning for the interview I have at 3:00 today. I got my hair cut this morning. But I ain't got that curls and twirls kind of money. I went to fucking Great Clips, okay? So that's just what's up. Okay, guys, good luck. My chat can be fucking unhinged, so best of luck, guys.
If when people do these anonymous gifted subs, they don't count.
Let's go.
Which is really weird.
Go.
Like,
Everybody,
why wouldn't they
tell
count?
us your favorite slur.
So honestly, I don't really know how to react. Like, I mean, I'm grateful, but is it real? Is it fake? I don't even know. Should I count it? Maybe I'll have to talk to the guys at Kino Casino about it. They probably know more. You know, they probably know the ins and outs of this crap.
Yeah, so this isn't my first.
I don't know if it's
we've
real or
sat
not.
here and we've enjoyed Phil together. So this
Has
will
anyone
be
on
just
Kick,
another day at the office.
Actually tried doing an anonymous gifted sub. It has ever
If
gone
you guys
through.
have any Q&A, please
I'm
tag
just curious.
me in
Anyone
the
over there
chat.
right now?
Please tag.
I'm trying to figure this
Cool.
out. Obviously, I want to give. I want to
But
give
this thing will
credit.
be
I want to
ongoing.
give
We
due to people
do
who are
not
supporting
have
my
the
content.
ability to
But I just want to be
pause.
sure
So if we
that
step on
there's
something,
not some big problem over there, just like there is with
something
the
that we should
memberships
have
on YouTube.
listened
For those who don't know, on YouTube,
feel free to
people
bring
are
it up.
abusing the system.
Trust me.
They're
As a
basically using a
professional
VPN
wrestler,
to
one of
log
the
into some
best things
country
to
where the
do
currency
is
rate is
let
really
the
different.
other- the
And so
less-
then they'll go in there
less
and
is
gift
more.
like 50,
Less is
100, 150 memberships on YouTube, and each membership's worth less than a penny. So you'll get gifted
Nugs,
200
I have
memberships
not.
and make
I have never
$4.
punched a bee before.
So what's the point?
Unfortunately.
You know, it's really a broken system.
Someday.
So I just want to be sure that this is not something like this
film.
going on Kick. Like I said, sadly, it doesn't show in my queue
Oh, if only.
when I get an anonymous gifted sub. It doesn't show in the revenue queue. So I want to know if someone's doing it, who's doing it, and is it working or not. Like, we got to get to the bottom of this. All right.
I gotta
before
talk to my
'Cause like I said yesterday,
boyfriends,
someone dropped a 10 bomb that was anonymous, but then it never showed up in my queue. I just checked
gotta
it out.
talk
It's
to
not
my
there.
dad.
So I'm like, how am I supposed to count it? It never showed up.
Pinnacle
Right?
of male fitness. I can stand up from a
I guess
chair.
we'll
Phil
have to
is
see.
so poor he can't even pay attention.
Well, I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'll
Guys,
say this: if
switch
you're
up
someone who I
for
recognize you're a regular and you give subs,
breakfast.
obviously I will
I
always
just had
count
a
them.
bagel
When I
and
start seeing
coffee.
anonymous subs,
Oh,
coming
no,
up, I'm
I'm
going to be a little
Phil.
bit more skeptical until I get answers. Like I said, maybe I'll
I had
ask
a bulletproof
Ash and Andy about
coffee
it, see if they know anything about
with
it
a
or
can
not.
of butter because I wasn't doing shit today.
What's up, Jinx? Jinx is here today. What's going
You
on,
can still
man?
do the butter
This
when
says
you feel
Peruvian
sick?
food. Did you ever try that? No.
It's
I
the
did
only
not
thing that
try
like
Peruvian
makes me
food.
sleep.
I don't know if that's here either.
So like I get waves where I
Oh,
get really
man.
I get real EP and then I can take a little
There, again,
napski.
it seems like there was one Peruvian restaurant, and they're closed too. I just checked and it says this restaurant is not available. So no Argentinian and no Peruvian around here, only Venezuelan. Okay.
That's the last thing on mine.
Look, I'll
Maybe
tell
I'm
you
doing
this:
very well. Jinx, we
California
just talked about it. Actually,
has
I
the
did beat it.
best
It took about
weed,
2.5
bro.
hours.
When
It
I
was
went
more
there
challenging
for
than I remembered, but we got it done. So
WrestleMania,
yesterday I
I had
completed
myself
3 different Mega Man games during the marathon
energy
overall.
drink, I guess, of it. and I took that shit before
Okay.
I went to WrestleMania.
So,
and we were up
our idea
real
is how it's
high,
my
SoFi
wife. It's Venezuelan
Stadium,
food.
looking down
You
at
guys
the
should come up
ring.
with anything
I
better.
had to like
I'm all
hold
ears.
on
But if not, then
to
tomorrow we'll
the
probably then order some
armrests for a
Venezuelan
little
food.
bit because I was
Alright,
like,
like I said, I'll probably get an empanada. I'll probably get
this
Yeah.
is fucking
arepas,
me up.
and
I don't know how you
maybe I'll get like a
do it.
dessert.
I don't
I'll
know
get a
how.
bowl soon.
I
Maybe
don't
a
know how you
bowl. We'll
do
see.
that. I
I'll probably get
can't
a
do
variety
that.
of
That's
stuff
too
since
much
I've never
for me.
tried it before.
Big up touch bomb.
More for us.
So we're
Hey.
interested in that. But do you guys have any other
Big Diddy.
ideas? Are you aware of any kind of other
Hey, look at
promotions or
that.
special things going on at other places that you'd like me to try?
Question.
Fast
How
food or
long
not?
were you in Phil's
I'm
community?
open to those suggestions.
I was back in it during the Fallout
You're flying
New
all day today.
Vegas.
Well, Jinx, happy
The
travels. I hope you have a safe day.
So I don't know.
I wish you the best there.
10, 15 years I think ago. when I
Oh, we've
first
had
started
Indian
watching.
food many times. I've had it on the show. It
So,
wouldn't really be much
yeah,
of a DSP
a
tries
long
it
time
for something
ago.
that I've had so many times. Like we've had Indian food tons of times.
Um,
Sadly, there's no English food
Hollywood
around here.
goes
It would be nice
WrestleMania.
if there
It
was.
was Roman
like
Reigns
British.
and Cody, Greg of the Lake. The one where he lost.
Zero British
2 years
restaurants
ago.
in Washington area. I just searched nothing.
You know, I
We've
tried
done
watching
before as
Raw.
well. A couple
I
times
could-
we've
I
already
could
done
do
Greek.
it.
For DSP tries
I
it.
feel like I
So
lost.
me and
Jamaican, I
TTR
really doubt
were
there's
supposed
Jamaican
to
out here.
do
I'll check.
a review of Phil's review, and
Nope, no
thank
Jamaican
God.
whatsoever.
Okay, so I
At one point, again, there was
literally
one that was listed. It's
fell
closed.
ill.
No
like, to the
Jamaican
point
restaurants
where
out here
I couldn't
either.
do anything.
We're very limited.
The
Like I
same
said, being in the
day,
Pacific Northwest, almost no
that
European
the
food.
review
And almost no
happened
Caribbean
with
food. We've got
DSP and
Mexican.
PPP,
We got
and
a ton of Asian.
that was
like
only
any
the
Asian
second
culture you
worst
can
thing
think
that
of, we
happened
have.
to me. I had to go to the
And then we've got all
hospital
the,
and get checked out, blood work
all
done,
of your
and all that
basic,
stuff, and that shit
Americanized
still
chains and stuff like that.
wasn't the
That's what
worst
we
thing that
kinda
happened
focus
to
on.
me that day.
Korean
That was
barbecue? There is a
rough.
Korean barbecue. Didn't I do it though? Did we
I
do
don't
Korean
think that
barbecue?
I could do
Maybe we didn't.
anything to react to that kind of stuff. I thought it was rough.
Maybe we didn't do
doing
Korean
the
barbecue.
politics
Hold
stuff or watching
No.
the politics reacts, but
You missed nothing except
Because there is a
PPP
place. Did I do it or not? There's a place that does bibimbap.
he was
and bulgogi
trying though.
and
He was
kimchi
trying. At
fried
least he
rice
knows
and
what he's
spicy
talking
pork.
about to
I swear
a
we did it
point.
though.
But I thought
I
that
swear
I'd be
we've done
able
this
to
before, but
provide
maybe
like
not.
a,
Anyone
actual
confirm or
professional
deny if I've done
wrestler
Korean barbecue before?
side's opinion on
I
things.
can quickly search,
because
but look here.
there's marks, there's smart marks, and then there's like the biggest marks of all, which are actually professional wrestlers because we're the ones
Yep, we
that
did it. Korean
invest
barbecue,
all the
spicy pork,
time,
potato. Yeah, we
money,
did it. We did it
and
on
effort into
April
actually
2024,
becoming
so
one of
almost a year
those,
ago.
so.
That was my birthday stream, I think. Yep. So we've already done Korean
Yeah,
barbecue.
it was very boring. Phil
And
just
VL Roy did a $2
laughing
super chat. Says,
in
what
the
about
background.
Hawaiian barbecue?
Uh-huh.
I know we've done Hawaiian barbecue before.
We got Dr. Detractor here
it
asking,
is.
what's the most memorable thing you recall from Phil's streams or content?
Did we not? Wait a minute. Did
Oh,
we
for me,
not
those
do
were things
Hawaiian
when he went
barbecue?
crazy on me. That's the one thing. I was shell shocked when
I
it
swear we've
happened.
done it.
I legit was. I was typing. I actually, you could see
Did we
me
not
typing
do
in
Hawaiian
the,
barbecue?
in
Can anyone
the
find
stream
it?
chat because
I
I wanted to
listen,
go see
Hawaiian
like,
barbecue, I actually really
am I banned from
I've had
there?
it
But
multiple
you can still
times.
see me like I was laughing at
And
Phil
very
saying
simple
like,
things.
"Dang, I
Pulled pork
really
is really
I
good.
hit a
Chicken,
nerve, huh?"
The
Once I
beef and
told-
ribs are great too. But
once
I
I
don't
said,
eat the
"Oh,
red
I
meat stuff. I
hit a
try to stay away
nerve,
from the
huh?"
red meat.
I
Mostly
got
Alpaca
banned.
chicken. They also have good fish
As
plates.
soon as I said that.
But I swear we did it.
You flew too close to the sun.
I did do it.
I did.
Let me
I
find
did.
it. It's not on the vlogging channel.
I'm gonna have
but
to
it'd been when I
say
did
for me, it
when
was
I
the
doing that stuff on
Comcast
this
stuff
channel.
when the Comcast arc was happening because full
Here it is.
disclosure,
Feasting with the
I
King.
did
Yup, Hawaiian
telecommunications
barbecue. This was
for
from
about
April
14,
6,
15
2022.
years, and
So
11
3
of
years
those
ago
years,
on my
I worked
birthday,
for Comcast.
we tried Hawaiian
I
barbecue
was
on this
an
channel.
internet,
So it's been done. That was during my 40th birthday
technician.
celebration. We did it.
You know,
Yep.
I ran the line from the pole to the house and did the lines inside the house and
So
installed
we've
the
done
equipment.
Korean,
And
we've
everything
done
that he was
Hawaiian.
saying
See,
was
we've done all the
bullshit,
cuisines.
factually bullshit.
So it's
And
hard to
for
find
the,
something
for the
that's like,
longest, I
you
was
know,
watching him,
original.
but
That's
I
gonna be
really
more
didn't have
like I said,
anything to
Venezuelan. I've
say.
never
But
done Venezuelan
once he
before. I've
started
never even
talking
had
about
like empanadas. I've had
Comcast,
like
that's
twice
what brought
in my
me
life. I've
into
never
the
had a
fold. That was
arepa.
my
So
joke
this
of
would
the
be like
moment.
something original to try that I've never done before. So at least in that regard, it would be a true first time
I
taste test
didn't
for
know
me.
you actually did the physical work.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
so
that was me. I was in houses. I was
NV
installing
El
the
Roy,
services. I
the
was setting up the
199 super chat.
internet,
Thank you,
all of
NV El
that
Roy.
stuff.
Appreciate
So
that.
I have a intimate knowledge of how the process actually works.
Do we have
And
any
I'm gonna be
fusion
honest
places?
with you.
I mean, we do.
I'm not saying
They
that
don't necessarily
the
call themselves
technician
fusion, but
was
like there's places that'll do
resetting his
teriyaki,
cable
but then also
modem
have like
because we do that all the
Chinese
time.
food.
But
It's
that's
like,
only
wait, what?
because
Teriyaki is
that's
Japanese.
the
Why
first
would you
thing
have
that they
Chinese? But
tell us to
there's a few
do.
places like that.
If you turn it off and turn it on again, you'll push firmware updates.
Egyptian?
You'll
I don't think
essentially
they
just
have that.
restart everything
No.
from scratch. And lo and behold,
Persian or Egyptian? I'll search. Let's go to
remember,
curious if
for
anything
those
would
of
come
you
up.
who don't know,
Persian.
when he was trying to get his new computer or whatever set up
Nope.
to it, all
No
he had to
Persian.
do was reset the device, and then it worked. Surprise, surprise. So
No
we
Egyptian.
have the
Nope.
ability to reset your computer, your
The only thing that comes
modem.
up there is a Istanbul cuisine, but this is like
but
12, 13 miles away. I'm
to
not
be
going to order from
fair,
that far. It would take too long. The food
they're
would be
always
cold.
going to say, "Oh, okay, this technician was looking at your account at this time. This is
Middle
what they
Eastern?
did."
Well, what would that
So
be?
there's
Name of
absolutely
the
a
specific
paper
cuisine of the
trail.
Middle East, and I can search for it.
Right.
If I just type Middle Eastern, it's not going to come up.
Russian?
Oh, no, there's
Did
no
you
way.
ever
Like I
get
said,
that
we don't have
spoon?
any European food. I'm
I did
serious.
not.
We have no European food
That'd be
whatsoever.
funny
out
though
here.
if we actually
Zero.
said something.
Nope. I just searched. Nope. We have no French, no British, no German.
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
not
I
even
knew.
Italian. There's
I
no
knew as
authentic
soon as I
Italian
posted
out
that
here. It
Twitter.
just doesn't exist.
update, I guess. I knew I was gonna
This
get it
guy's
from all
insane.
sides.
12 miles away is too far.
pause.
That's 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Are you
But
jumping in the
I
fucking
took it in
DeLorean
stride.
and flying there? What are you
I knew
talking
people
about?
were gonna say negative things. Some were gonna be. I
What?
didn't expect
The boss says we have
anybody to
a
be
restaurant
positive
here.
actually.
There's Mexican
But
food,
yeah,
there's Asian
but
food
I
inside
was
combined,
honest.
like
I
an
was
egg roll
like,
with
yeah,
Mexican ingredients inside.
I was a
That's
fan for a
wild.
long time, and
I
it
mean, I would like
wasn't
to
the
try something
smartest
like that.
thing
That's
to do.
insane, but I wonder if it'd be any good.
But you know, I woke up and I'm on the other side.
Emirati?
So
I don't think we have
yeah.
Emirati.
And look, I'm not trying to speak
but I'll
for King
try.
Be Cool or anything like that. And I'll get to the other tags in the chat. I didn't forget about you, but
Nope,
I'm gonna
doesn't
say
even
this right
exist.
here, right now.
You
You
wanna-
got a problem
dude,
with King
I
Be
typed in
Cool. You got a
Emirati.
problem with
Do
me.
you wanna know what the
And I'm gonna
first
tell you
match
this
was?
straight up,
Firehouse subs.
100% factually fucking based. Ain't
There you go. What's
nobody
up, Game Boy? How
in
you
this
doing today?
chat or anywhere else on the internet or on
No,
God's
see, we've done
green
kebabs
earth that
before.
has
We've
not
done
ever
all that
gone into
Greek
a
slash
situation knowing
Turkish slash
100% of
that
the
style of food.
situation.
Kebabs,
There's
heroes,
a million
souvlaki.
there's a million
We've done all that
times
already.
that you could probably look back and think, oh, if I knew a little bit more, maybe I wouldn't have done this or that or whatever. You know, you
Shawarma.
can't
I've done shawarma.
understand
Yep,
his
we've done that.
mindset going into any situation just the same as nobody
Nigerian?
knows
I'll
your
search. I don't think we're gonna
situation
have
going
Nigerian.
into a situation.
Let's see.
So the fact
That's
that
over an
not
hour away.
only
That's
did
not gonna
he
work.
spawn
This is not even a
probably
real
one of the
restaurant. You can tell
top
this is a
3
ghost
moments
kitchen,
in the
so that doesn't work.
entirety of
No,
DSP's,
these are
and I'm
not.
air
Yeah, these are
quoting
too.
here,
Yeah, there's nothing.
career.
You're too far
But
away. They say
he
you can
not
pick up
only
only.
took his licks from the
What about this
Detractor
one?
universe
The hell is
and
this?
DSP, but has stuck around and has shown himself to be one of the better
Goat stew, dry fish.
areas of the
ugh.
community. It's something to be commended. So I still will always
It's weird 'cause they have curry,
put that
too.
out there. And I will co-sign on
bean
King Be
stew.
Cool. Not that he needs my clout or anything like that, but you know, there's always a larger story.
They barely have
going on
anything.
that
Here's the
nobody
whole
really
menu of this
knows
place.
about.
Okay,
And the fact that
grilled
he
goat,
has
dry
seen
fish,
this
goat stew,
through
wet
and he's
fish,
hanging out with all of us
sausages.
right now and giving us his precious time.
Mandazi,
That definitely
grilled
means
goat,
something to
grilled
me
beef,
at least, in my
and
opinion.
then they have curry, which
For
makes no
real, for real.
sense. That's it.
Thanks,
And then
man.
drinks. That's it. That's the whole menu.
That means
Like I
a
said, how
lot.
much you want to bet these are ghost kitchens?
I'm gonna do my.
They don't
field
sound
cry.
like real. Like sadly, there's an Ethiopian restaurant, but it's pick up only because it's too far away.
All right, Wrestling Ranter says, and I
Yeah, they're only
apologize
a
if
pickup
this was
only.
repeated.
So I
Am
wouldn't
I
be
the
able to
only
order
one
and
who
get them
thinks
delivered,
DSP
sadly.
has lived in Washington for
so,
how
yeah,
long
they're
and
too
still has
far.
no idea what food he has access to?
Money laundering? You think they're
You'd be
money laundering
surprised.
operations? Wow.
I mean, did you see him struggle with
What's
that
a ghost
boom
kitchen? A
on
ghost
mic?
kitchen is basically a business they set up, online ordering only. There is no sit-down restaurant. It's not a real kitchen. It's just a group of people they hire to work in the back
How
of the
to make
building,
it on
make
the
the
other
food,
side?
and pump it out the door for delivery.
It's fun.
This
The
became very
community
popular during
is
COVID
so
when no one could do
vast,
sit-down dining.
and
And a lot
there's
of
so
them
many people
stayed
that,
open or actually
that do
expanded
everything.
because delivery services
Music,
have boomed
art.
since then.
They do YouTube videos.
The problem with
It's
a ghost
great.
kitchen is there's
so many-
literally no
I met-
quality
I mean,
control.
I met a lot of people on
Since it's not a real
Hillside. I
upfront
met
business, it's not like
Lore.
there's management staff to complain to,
You know,
so they
I
can
met,
shovel shit, put
I've
it in a
spoken
bag.
to other
You get a
people.
dog duty
It's
in a bag,
great.
and there's nothing you can do about it besides
Really
try to get your
awesome.
money
The
back from the
community
delivery
here
service.
is
And the
top notch,
the
100%.
restaurant doesn't care because they're not a real restaurant.
And another thing on the community
That's how
too,
Mr. Beast
you all-
Burger
as
flopped
with
and
any
failed.
community, you
Because
got
these ghost
some
kitchens
wild
opened up with no
elements,
training,
which I like.
no quality control.
Actually,
They're
I like the
pumping
fact
out
that
raw
we're not a
burgers,
hive
terrible
mind,
burgers.
and none of
Mr. Beast's
us
name is stuck on it. He says it's his worst
100%
business decision ever because
agree
you know he's a
with
fucking idiot
everybody
and
else
he's a young
on
dunce with a
things,
bunch
which
of
is
money he doesn't
another
share.
thing
So he didn't
that
know how to use
Phil's
it, and he slapped his name on
community
ghost kitchens
doesn't
like a
have.
dunce.
It's either Phil's point of view or no way. It's either Phil's way or the highway. So even when
So yeah, sadly, all the
even
things you
when
guys are
there's
coming up
like,
with,
I'm not
they
saying
don't really have
like,
no Argentinian, no Peruvian,
I like
no
the fact
Egyptian,
that we all
none of these
can
Middle Eastern places, no
still
Nigerian, none
ride
of that
on
exists
that
out
same
there.
wavelength.
No European. That's
about
what really
not
sucks. There's no European.
liking
I
Phil,
would love to
but
try
still,
European cuisine
you know,
that I've never had before.
have our
It's
own
not out here.
opinions about
Like I
things.
said, we're just very Asian centric or chains, and that's about it.
Yeah. Decepticon, I disagree.
No,
yeah,
no Mongolian.
absolutely.
No Mongolian. I'll check, but I tell you, they're not going to be
criticize,
Mongolian.
absolutely,
Only
100%.
Mongolian
That's
would
why
be,
whenever someone criticizes me, I understand. No one is above
oh my god,
criticism. as
20
Phil will say.
miles away.
So yeah,
20
It's your
miles
turn,
away.
bro.
Oh no.
Exactly.
But you know what? Yeah, it's bullshit. It's Chinese.
Dude,
It's a
I don't know
Mongolian
what
grill,
Phil's
but
talking
it has
about.
chicken yakisoba,
Bro, that's how
house
boring
fried
he
rice,
fucking
beef
is.
chow
We
mein.
can
This is
just
not
sit here and
Mongolian.
vibe with
It's
the
not even
chat,
real. It's
not even
bullshit.
have to
See what I
worry
mean?
about his ass.
So that's
Feral
bullshit. We're not
Gaming
getting that.
asked earlier, my apologies. So y'all liked Fallout Vegas so much you burned down California? To me, make
Cool.
it
Don Bond
a
says looks very good with your
reality.
boom
Well,
mic now. Definitely the icing
I'm
on
going
cake.
to
Yeah, right?
expose
I fixed my setup.
myself.
Now it can
I'm
have
gonna
its own
turn in my
spot. It's very
gamer
close, so it
card.
sounds good.
I have never played
now I can have my
Fallout.
stuff over here, not hindered by it. Every month we'll mess with the setup a
New
little
Vegas?
different, but I think
New
it's working
Vegas.
now.
No, I have not. I played 4 though.
Singaporean or Malaysian? I don't think so, but we could check. I'm
It's
pretty sure we
great.
don't have that either.
I'm not sure if a new president can play it and not be because it's pretty old, but it's really good. It's a really great game.
Nope. It went right to
Highly
Chinese food
recommend.
for Singaporean. I knew it. Just Chinese.
Well, if you got that
what was
stamp
the other
of
one?
approval there,
Singaporean or
definitely give it a
Malaysian?
consideration. Just finding the time, I guess, is the real problem there.
Yeah.
Indochin cuisine. What is Indochin?
He's still talking about food.
New to the series.
He's still going on about this shit. God damn.
Hakka noodle.
You know, it's
Wok
kind of
noodle,
funny.
chicken and veggie, and
You can just talk
Indo-Chinese
over him,
sauce.
and all he does is yap and yap and
soups,
yap.
tomato ginger soup,
Nothing
man
really
chow
of value
soup,
is being
an
said. He's
Indo-Chinese
just talking
favorite.
about this food. Like,
And it sounds like a hybrid of like
This
Indian
comments are
food and
killing
Chinese
me.
food.
2 Indo-chins.
Like they have paneer. Paneer is Indian cheese. No, we've done Thai food before. We've done Thai. And again, very limited. They literally only have what I just mentioned: fried rice,
the more I see
garlic
Phil
shrimp,
from the other
Hakka
side,
noodle,
because
chili
it's
paneer,
almost a
3 kinds
year
of soup,
actually.
chicken
But
lollipops. That's about it. It's a very small
It'll
menu.
be 1 year
Once
since
again, I gotta wonder: is it a real restaurant?
In retrospect,
or is
when
it
you
a
watch
ghost
him,
kitchen? It
like with
sounds
this
like a ghost
other
kitchen.
point of view, he says absolutely nothing and everything at the same time. Like, he is saying
No,
nothing.
I haven't tried Jollibee
I
for
don't know
2
how
reasons. Number one, the food does not
it
sound
makes you
appealing.
wonder how the hell was
Basically,
anyone able to
what
watch
country
this
is
guy?
Jollibee? Is it Filipino? It's an
so
Asian country
being an
that's
elder
attempted to do a
millennial,
fast food version of other
back in the
countries'
day,
cuisine. So it's
there
like, here's
was
a
this
burger,
thing
but it's
called
not
channel
American. It's like
surfing,
their
right?
version of a
You know,
burger.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
spaghetti.
I know that.
It's their
cable,
version
you'd
of spaghetti,
you
right?
know, just
And
hit channel
so
up until you found
it's
something that
Filipino.
caught
Okay, it's
you.
Filipino. So
The
it just doesn't
closest thing
sound
that I
good to me.
can
And then on
equate
top of it,
to
the only one we have is at our
nowadays when
local
it comes
mall,
to the
and that's at least a 30 to 40
wide,
minute drive.
vast
So even if they get it here, it's going to be
expanses
cold.
of
And you know it's
detractor
going to be way too
illegal
expensive. So I
restreams
kind of never
is
wanted to do it.
essentially going through all of the detractor streams, whether it be like Shinko, whether
Let's
it be
see.
Raw Phil, whether it be
A 6-piece
Chill
chicken bucket,
or King
$24.
Jad or kind of
What?
Sav or anybody, and you just
Uh,
come through, hang out for a little
4
while, see
yummy
what the chat's
cheeseburgers,
getting into, and then it's like
$25.
round and round off to the next one. There's just so many different flavors
What?
of detracting.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Jolly spaghetti, $10.
Oh, okay.
Spaghetti.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God, the
So
prices are
this part
insane.
here. Okay, so him talking about
Why is it so
Jollibee.
expensive for fast
I'm
food?
not going
It's
to
fast
do
food.
a Phil pig explaining, but you know,
One
Jollibee
piece
is
of
a
chicken
restaurant.
with jolly spaghetti,
Have you
$14.
heard of it?
I have not. I'm so uncultured.
It's a Philippine
And who
fast
the hell
food.
eats chicken with spaghetti?
They do
Fried
fried
chicken with
chicken and,
spaghetti? Who eats that
spaghetti, but
combination?
their spaghetti is sweet spaghetti.
Bacon and cheese
so
chicken
it's
sandwich,
it's very
$12
different.
just for the sandwich.
No, when I heard this, I
Oh my God.
I was doing cartwheels like in my mind because my wife's
Yeah,
Filipino.
I don't think we're gonna.
And
Are you shitting me?
I have this
Single
like
yum burger
that's
at
a staple.
Jollibee, and I'm
is,
sure you
like,
guys know the size of a Jollibee burger.
Like
It's
they
small.
love it. Their family loves it. And dude,
$6.86.
he has no idea what he's talking about. Saying like, who
Holy
fried chicken
fuck.
and spaghetti? Like, yeah, you uncultured fucking.
And that's just
pig.
without cheese.
Try it.
With cheese, it's $7.50.
How are you not gonna know unless you
They're out of
try
their
it?
mind.
Shout out to
I'm not getting
Mrs. King
Jollibee.
Be Cruel.
That's just. There's absolutely no way that is worth it. That is a complete ripoff.
Phil would
this is
know.
so
Get
annoying.
that,
I
that
rip
noise.
people off for a
No,
living.
I'm not getting that. I can't do it. I can't do it. If it was like good food and I was splurging, that's one thing.
If it
This
was
just looks
good
terrible.
food.
Terrible fast food for insane prices.
Probably because
Forget
his
that shit.
fucking teeth would hurt if you bite down to a piece of fried chicken.
So sadly, we're not really getting many good hits here, right?
He
I'm trying. I'm
definitely
doing my
talks
best.
with his lips over his teeth. I think
Yeah.
he's got that down to a science.
Yeah.
There is a Filipino restaurant we've never eaten at. Hold on.
Oh god.
Dead air Phil,
Uh-huh.
let's go.
No, it's not. It's actually not even on here. Thought it was, but
One
it's
thing
not on
that's
here.
always
That's
been
weird.
for
Hold on.
concept to me is how you unironically. Yeah, of course. Yeah. The reason why I find it
Oh my God,
mildly
they
entertaining is
closed.
because
Oh shit!
back
There
when I
was
was
a Filipino restaurant, and I
when
just
I was
searched
like
for it, and
when I
it's
used to watch them a lot.
So maybe they went out of business. I don't know.
I watched them while I played my games because I guess I have to watch something while I play. My mind just what would you call that? ADHD,
Well,
I guess.
yeah.
Like,
So I don't know. We tried, guys. Again, unless
yeah,
someone else
so
has
I
a
would play and
different
have
idea,
his playthrough
we'll
on the
probably
side
try this
because
Venezuelan
watching him
food
was
tomorrow.
very different
Something
from
different,
the
something I've
other
never had before.
people that I watch playing games. Because most people they just
Try
do
South
it in
Indian
a very
food. I don't think it exists.
strategic,
We tried
very
Peruvian.
smart,
Peruvian isn't
very,
around here. Brazilian. I'll try South
like
Indian.
a
It probably won't come
walkthrough.
up.
You know, do this, and Phil just went in like with a blindfold, and he would fuck up a lot.
No, wait
And
a
those
minute.
were
You
the
said
most
it's completely
entertaining
different.
parts when
The
he would
first
fuck
item on the
up
menu is
and
vindaloo curry.
The glitches
So
would
it's not
happen.
authentic. Chicken biryani.
And
Yeah, it's
he'd
not authentic.
rage
It's the
and
same
everything.
exact stuff. So it's not. Yep. So we don't have South Indian. Brazilian. So
That's
it's
probably why I
Brazilian.
watched them a lot.
I'm gonna tell you what, we are all sitting here watching his ass right now. Even through the lens
We have
of a
no Brazilian
detractor,
whatsoever. It said there used to be a Brazilian steakhouse in there. It
stream or
closed.
whatever. So like there's
Damn, that
something
sucks.
to it. In my streams I always equate Phil to like
No, there's
our,
no authentic
our
fish and
weird
chips out here at all.
twisted muse.
No, the only place we can get fish and chips
Because
from
in one
there is
way
a
or
place
another,
called
we all
oh
kind of
God,
like
what's it called?
strive to go out
What's it
there
called?
and
What's it
put
called?
out
It's at the
content
local
that's
mall.
better than his.
But they're really
I
high end
think,
and
in a
very
way.
expensive. Like you want to
And
eat there.
A lot of
they're really they
what
have
we
really good
do,
clam chowder, and
in
they have
regards
tons of different
to
kinds. They
hanging
have
out
lobster
with each
chowder,
other
clam
is
chowder,
talking about
all
him.
kind of chicken chowder,
And of
and then they
course
have
it
fish and
always
chips, and they have
kind of
like
like
lobster rolls,
branches out
crazy fresh
into like
crab that trip,
inevitable
but the prices
conversations
are
about
really,
who we
really
are as
expensive.
human beings.
Like,
and
I'm not even
such.
kidding. To get dinner there,
It always
it's like
comes back to him
$45
and the
a
things
person.
he says.
That's how
So,
expensive
like,
it is. So it's
to
definitely
his
not something
credit,
you order
rare
if DSP tries
DSP
it.
dub, there's something there that like attracts
Really,
people.
Contortion says
Whether it
Brazilian
be
steakhouses are just
the
overpriced
way
German
that
factories.
he wants it
They
to
come out of the
be,
kitchen
like
with huge stuff
everybody
on meat, they grab
admires
20
him,
tables with randoms
or we
breathe all
all
over it. Ew.
get together to watch the inevitable car crashes.
Right.
Yeah, just because you use Google search
Hey,
doesn't mean that it's a
Kennesaw,
delivery place
ban
that's even real.
motivation
You
to
can
seize
stop
me.
with that nonsense. But I used
I'm
Google
just kidding.
search and it
I'm
said
not.
all these. Yeah, Google fucking search, dude. Where every piece of information is tossed into this
I'm fucking
fucking
with your
cauldron of
motivation.
bullshit. Dude, I'm on the delivery app right now seeing what can be delivered. I don't care what's listed
Strive
on
to
Google
be
search.
better. That DSP is cringe to me. It's such a low bar.
Hey.
Well, then that means do not go. Oh, yay, let's
Oh, hey,
go.
finally,
Hey.
Jesus.
Yeah, like look, you,
Bro is
you want to know
back.
what's you want to know what's great. First of all, I did happen to walk by to grab my other phone when I came back in, and I saw big ups to Kinda Sav for the Canadian too. It's close to an American too, so we'll go ahead and give it to you. And I didn't get to read it out, obviously, which says this is for Lore, who is a fellow Canadian, almost American.
Hey.
Which, you know, I say that with all respect, actually, because while you guys may not have the America vibe about you, you guys are exceptional with your war crimes. So, you know, there's always a special spot in my heart for y'all. So what have I missed? Has he been a complete tool?
Apparently, I missed kind of Sav's super chat. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. We were just sitting here chopping it up with the chat. We completely did not even engage Phil.
He's talking about
whatsoever.
food. He's talking about nonstop food. Still.
Oh, and this is probably her. This is probably her. So I will go ahead and give it back to you. I'll be back. I promise.
All right. Now that he's gone, everybody tell us in the chat what makes you, why do you like
Yeah,
Bro
honestly, you
Side
can't
Phil
really
so
get
much?
legit
Let 'em
English
know in
style
the
fish and
chat.
chips. The water's just different, so the batter ends up being wrong, just like New York pizza. I would believe that. I would totally believe that.
So Laura, what's a $2?
Yeah, we've done kebab. Like I said, we've
Is
done
that a
kebabs
loonie or a
before.
toonie?
Oh, bro, I don't even know. You're asking me to
Oh.
do math right now.
There's a place right near us called, yeah, let's take a look at this one. We haven't ordered from this before.
All I know is kind of sad.
It's
One of
exactly what
the
you'd expect.
reasons
It's
that I was able
Pharma,
to get my
beef and lamb
ceiling
heroes.
repaired and
It's
replaced.
very generic. They're all the same.
When it came down
They're
on
all the same
top
out
of
here.
me
Nothing
last
special. We've already
year,
done that kind of stuff.
she put out the word that I do commissions. I don't like saying
Ivar's
out
is
loud that I
very
do
fast
graphic
foodie.
design
Ivar's.
because
We've
it
done
has a
Ivar's
stigma
before. It's just
attached
okay.
to it.
It's very
But
fast food.
because of the word
light
of
shrimp.
mouth and because of the
I think they might do
commission
clams,
that
but it's just fried shrimp
she
and clams and fries. It's very basic.
asked of me, I was able to
We tried it
get
once,
this
and it
stuff
was
done.
expensive.
And
it was
by
okay.
the
It wasn't
way,
bad, but we
not
felt
only
like,
did
for
I
the
get
price, it should
my
have been better. So we were kind of
ceiling
disappointed and wished
repaired
that
and
we hadn't done it
replaced,
actually.
but I got
So.
a deck built out in front of the house, all for less money than Phil spent.
Well, at this point,
on his
we've
two
brainstormed
goddamn
for over half an
computers
hour.
and his
Sadly, we
PlayStation
haven't really
Pro
come up
and
with
all this
anything,
RGB nonsense in the background.
too special, which sucks, obviously.
Well,
It would have
it's
been nice to
all
come up
on
with
offer,
something,
so-
but like I said, the Venezuelan seems like the
business.
best idea right now. No, like I said, there's no authentic Italian
Dr.
around here at
Detractor,
all. We
I'm
tried a
of
few
the
places, they're
same
all way
mind.
overpriced and terrible, so nothing can be
And
done there.
Bro's a very cool person.
There's no Cracker Barrel where we live that doesn't exist out here.
Off the jump, once we started chopping it up about Adult Swim stuff, I already knew.
Unfortunately, it was my wife who
that,
suggested the
it was
Venezuelan.
on.
He says, doesn't your wife have any
Sav's-
suggestions? She's the one who
Sav's showing a
suggested
little
Venezuela
over
to
here.
begin with because it was something different. See, we were looking and we found possibly a few places
Dapper
to try for
Dragon.
breakfast, but breakfast isn't going to be dinner. DSP tries it. You know what I mean?
Y'all
Like by the
making
time
me
that we're
blush.
ordering on a stream,
Or it could be
4
this
p.m. These
medicine.
breakfast
I'm
places don't
on,
serve anymore. A lot of them are just breakfast and they close.
antibiotics.
So, can't do that.
You feeling it?
Nah,
You don't know where I live?
I can
What
handle my
time's wrong with
shit.
you?
I'm
How do
good.
you not know where Darkside Phil is? Everyone else
Good,
does.
good.
I mean, I was doxxed like 10 years ago. How could you not know where I live?
He doxed himself.
I mean, they try to spam it in the
Okay,
chat
I'm
every 5
back in
seconds,
it.
the
I'm
bots catch
back in
it.
it, Phil.
Oh,
You had your shit. You had your shit for everybody to see. Get the fuck out of
Wait,
here.
No, we searched for
he
Malaysian. It's
doxed
not, there's no
himself just
Malaysian.
He's trying to put the error of the fact that people know where he lives on us when he was the one that gave it out.
Oh.
You know what's funny? Kat said this the other day. She said, "I'm not."
Moron.
She says, "I'm
He
surprised."
said, Phil,
no one's
stop
asking
picking
for
your
you
eyes.
to do the McRib.
Gross.
And I said, no one's asking me to do the McRib because number one,
Dude,
the McRib isn't new. It comes to
he
McDonald's
picks
like every
his
year. It's not like
body
a special. They
so
even know what the
much,
McRib
his
is.
ear
And
to
number
his
two, everyone knows the McRib
nose
sucks
to his
ass. It's not
eye,
a good
and he
sandwich. I've had it
rubs it on his
multiple times,
leg.
and it's just
crazy.
not good.
It's
very
disgusting.
disappointing.
Like, at least have some decorum. If you're gonna pick at yourself, don't do it on stream, bro. Like, that's the last place you should be doing it.
Oh, and he bites his nails. That's one.
It's bad. Yeah. Okay. If
thing
you've never
I
had a
can't
McRib,
stand.
okay. First of all, it's not
people
actually.
bite
And it
their
always seems
nails.
to
Say that
happen
right up
when a
front.
basketball
It's processed
urban
food. So you know how people
shows
get
up.
ribs in the restaurants? That's not the McRib.
That
it's
too.
the pieces that fell off of that shit in the processing center. The grizzle.
I wonder what
the
he would have
skin,
to say
the fucking
about
chunks of garbage. They
some
literally grind it
Latinos.
up.
I mean,
and turn
would
it
he
into a
have
paste.
that same
They
energy?
squeeze it into a mold that simulates the
We had
look
a
of
couple
a rib.
luchadors show
Okay,
up and
and then that's the McRib.
stomp
And then what they
them
do is
out.
they put it on a bun
He's probably.
that has almost no flavor.
Actually,
They
I
add
don't think he's ever had
onions
anything
and
like that,
pickles,
has he?
and then they
At
put the
least
sauce on it,
no-
barbecue sauce.
no
It's just the same
telltale
barbecue sauce you would get at
signs
McDonald's with
when he
anything.
bites his
Well,
nails.
wasn't
When you
he
eat the McRib,
okay? So
you
let's
don't
do a
taste
deep dive
You
here.
don't
He
barely
did
taste
talk
anything.
about a
All you can
spicy
really taste is
Latino
onion,
once,
pickles,
I
and
thought.
barbecue sauce.
If I'm
You know what you
wrong,
want to eat a McRib right
please
now? What you
correct
do?
me.
Take a handful
I'd be curious
of
about
chopped
that.
onions and pickles.
That
Take barbecue sauce. Go like this.
that meme about him. I don't.
You just ate
that I
rib.
don't
It
understand.
tastes exactly the same. It has no
It
flavor.
has a big
It's
juicy
gross.
butt.
It's also terrible for you. It's full of fat. It's a gross ass sandwich.
And Rebsy, after all that, and then he picks up the Crunchwrap Supreme and eats it.
Boston, you're not even kidding. I typed in where does DSP live, and it actually says Washington.
And then he plays.
When did they dox you? They
like,
doxed me the
with
week
the
I moved
controller
in.
in his
I moved here
hand.
summer
Like,
of
the controller's
2014.
probably the dirtiest thing in that house.
I live again. Should I go away again? Apparently, I should.
No. We need you. I was drowning out here.
Disaster stream.
You were drowning because I do remember right before I took my headphones off, I heard, "God damn! Now that he's gone." Oh yeah, I got that. Now, before we keep going, while I was waiting on Zoom for 45 fucking minutes, it felt like, I got sent something from Katasu, and I was like, I wonder what this is. And this is the day in the life of a content creator, right? I have no idea what this is.
Boys, woo!
But this straight up talks about DSP. Like, unknowingly, it talks about DSP. Here we go.
Creator/streamer. Right when I wake up, I try to like wash my mouth off.
Right.
I'm too tired, so I fall asleep. After that 5-hour nap, this is my daily 10-second stream. This is my daily attempt trying to drink water. I can't drink water. This is 100% essential. I need my daily DoorDash.
Need the DoorDash.
And I try to shower, but I'm too tired, so I go to sleep. Day in the life as a content creator/.
Yeah.
That's 10 out of 10. Perfect. No notes.
Yeah, but besides the 10 seconds, this is my 10 seconds of streaming. If it was, this is my 10 seconds of original content that I don't repeat myself, that would be one thing. Yeah, but yeah. Okay.
So over 10 years ago, they doxed me that week. They just posted my fucking email address up all over the internet. They made entire YouTube channels with my address as the title. Fucking losers.
Didn't he record?
Sorry, go ahead.
Didn't he like show his address on when he did his in-house tour? Is that how he doxed himself?
Well, so there's
one of the time.
There's confusion there. So because he definitely showed his bill, right? That had his address. So he definitely self-doxed there. But what people focus on a lot of the times is apparently a business card and there is one that is around that has his address on it, but it has been lost to lore and time, whether or not it was ever actually his physical address was ever on the business card, or if it was photoshopped on there. So I know full well that I took a picture of my own fucking electric bill, which had my address on it. That one is true.
Jeez, what an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, you found it, Dr.
Ounce of
Detract.
prevention. Viga, what up, man?
Viga! What's up, Black Mage? Ooh, dead air. Shall we run the test? No. Let's run the test.
Why is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Well, that's one.
Why is there a boat
So I would
here?
say either Venezuelan food or
1.5. Goddamn.
You guys actually want me to hold on, before I even say that, do they even still have the McRib at McDonald's? That's actually a good question.
I thought you said you would. Wait. I thought this motherfucker said he would never eat the McRib.
He's running out of ideas. I can't find food nearby him. Last chance.
Just buy the $20 jug of the sauce and be done with it.
Dude, yeah.
You put that shit on everything.
If you guys actually want me to, hold on, before I even say that, do they even still have the McRib at McDonald's? That's actually a good question.
Is that the soundbite your character plays when they get selected by Star? Why is there a boat here? That would be great.
If they don't have it, then forget it. Maybe they don't have
Maybe
it.
get Marble Rivals next.
Marble Rivals, yes,
Well,
marbles.
I don't have it anymore. I don't see it. They don't have it anymore.
Yeah,
It's
we
gone.
don't
It's
see
off
it
the
either,
menu.
Phil.
So never mind. We can't even do the McRib. It's gone. They took it off the menu now. Yep.
Womp womp.
So never mind.
Well, what stopped you before? I mean, they had the Krabby Patty. You went ahead and went with that front-facing baby chick.
It was on there. Yeah, it was on there. Now it's gone. They got nothing right now. I just looked. They have nothing special at all, actually.
I just want to know what the difference is between the Taco Bell chicken nuggets that was worth going out to pick up and everything else they're talking about right now.
We're going to take a look at a few places quick.
I got it, Dr. Detractor. Thank you.
Someone needs to tell places like Burger King it's not a deal to do buy one, get one free if you charge double. Like, I'm not even kidding. Just
What?
Double the work.
It's not a deal if you charge double. Yes, that is true. First of all, that is true. It's not a deal if you say buy one, get one free if you charge double. I can't wait to hear the fucking pig math here. Okay, hold on. Yes, that's true.
I got my notepad out.
Pig math. Let's go.
Just listen to this. Buy one, get one free original chicken sandwich. What's the cost of the original chicken sandwich to deliver it? $9.39.
Okay.
So it's not buy one, get one free. It's buy two for normal price. That's not a deal.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to check some math there. Hold on. Let's see. Burger King.
Does he not know that DoorDash raises his prices as well?
I was about ready to say. I was like, don't they jack the price up just a touch, like just between the cheek and gum?
At this point, he has to have a DoorDash membership at least to knock out some fees, but it is still raising prices on there.
So I'm gonna use my stop stop asking me things. Stop asking me things. Website. Okay, so I am looking up. Yeah, that's fine. I can't put this on the main screen. Yeah, obviously, because it IDs exactly where I live. So, yeah, ways to order, mobile app, drive-through. I want to see the fucking menu. God. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. I know you guys can't see this, and I apologize. Original chicken sandwich is, yeah, it's $5.99 here.
For the blood god!
Feral Gaming, thank you for waking me up. I really do appreciate it. Let's see what it is in Renton, Washington. Renton, Washington. So I want to see if it's Burger King or I want to see if it's the app doing it. So I've got the, can I bring this on screen now? I can. Okay, so I can bring this on screen now. Yeah. All right. Burger, because I don't live here. But chicken and fish, $7.19. Okay, so there's the $2 DoorDash thing. Buy one, get one free for $9. I mean, that's pretty fair, I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. Bought two sandwiches for $9.
That's really good still, but you know me, I went off my diet over the holidays.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
Garbage. Well, obviously,
right now.
Did not go very well. I was astounded at how much money this food costs now. Like a value meal. Like I fucks with Burger King heavy, and the goddamn value meal that I got was $17, bro. I was like, good thing I only do this once a year, and I'm never doing it again after this.
Well,
I'm gonna stay on my keto bullshit.
What's been fantastic, what's been great about this whole arc about, we got 10, we got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 goals, you guys. But he doesn't eat fast food very often at all. Never. But then I know full well at one point he was like, he did one and then they got fast food the next day. And it was unreal. It's his takes on how we try to eat healthy. Correct. We eat turkey meat. And then the next day he's like, can I get the Baconator, add in 5 swine worth of bacon? I'm a cannibal. I also need an extra 4 patties with the supersized trough of soda from Wong Burger. That's what I need for my soda. Come on, man. That's an Aquatine reference.
Oh, bro, I was like trying to do the math on Meth Bear's thing here with the Wendy's app. I can get 2 Honey Buddy chicken biscuits for under $5. My apologies. I was staring off in the space.
That's fine. You're not. Hold on. Let me do this way. Oh, okay. So you just want to have a conversation with Meth Bear. Okay. Well, you know what? Fuck. Meth Bear can get fucking banned. That's what Meth Bear can do. Oh, how do you unmod somebody? This is fucking bullshit. How do you unmod somebody? Iron Chef Meth Bear. Oh my God.
Oh, guess what?
You don't want that Meth Bear heat.
Oh, I don't. I've seen how fast he can fucking track people and how fast he can do. No, I don't want that Meth Bear heat.
Guess what? I could.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Now, how do I do that? Add friends to DM. Iviga. Create. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I got to get in the right one. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm in the chat, or I'm in the thing here. Add friends to the DM. Hopefully I do this right. If I don't do this right, everybody's going to disconnect.
It's made out of dicks.
It's perhaps a spaceship made out of dicks. So that should do it, I think. Or send an invite link to a friend. Hopefully this does it. My invite link. Wait, what? No, add. That's what I want to do.
Friend zoned again.
There we go. So Iviga should be able to pop in now.
All-star cast. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could do the melt sandwiches. They have them at Burger King.
Well, howdy, partner.
But I think I might.
Welcome to the rodeo.
Hey, Viga.
Wake
Viga.
up.
Let
Grab
the
a brush and
cancer.
put a little makeup.
Let the cancer take me. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. He's hacking up a hairball.
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick.
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby.
one here, a laugher, an insomniac, a muscle man, the Chris Clancy, and a bitch walk into a bar.
I'll let y'all figure out who's who.
Test me, bitch.
Or Diaz, you already know that. I already called you out on that one though. But it's like it's so funny though. As soon as I mentioned that, people are like, "We can't unsee it." Even I couldn't unsee it.
Whoa, what am I missing here? What who needs to unsee what?
Oh, okay. You know what Lore looks like, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
look up Chris Clancy from Mutiny Within. Look him up.
Chris Clancy, Mutiny Within. Hold tight.
Yeah, he's the lead vocalist of that band. Look him up and then look at a picture of Diaz and immediately.
What was the name of the band again?
Mutiny Within.
Mutiny Within.
That's an uncanny resemblance.
Mutiny Within. Chris Clancy images. Holy shit!
The first one, especially with his dreads, dude, that looks just like you.
Hold up. That Nut. Clancy, the fucking thingy within. Mutiny Within. God, I can never fucking remember. Holy fuck sticks. That is absolutely fucking bonkers. That is you.
Yeah.
Chat. Can we mod these guys?
This is him. This is Lore.
I don't want to see no more front-facing baby chicks in the chat.
Okay,
you tell me you were in a band.
Hold on. Front-facing Chris Clancy. Front-facing Chris Clancy. Front-facing Chris Clancy. Front-facing Chris Clancy.
That's a Lord's bad ending.
Actually, no, I wouldn't say that's. I wouldn't say that's a bad ending though. That's actually a good ending though, because if you ever listen to Mutiny Within, the guy has a good voice, both in harsh and clean.
Oh hell, I'm never gonna unsee that. That is fantastic.
I'll take it.
Jamaican.
Lore looks like a better version of this guy.
Yeah, now we've evolved the side-facing baby chick.
Side-facing Lord Diaz, front-facing Chris Clancy.
Might have to get the meal. Let me look. No, they have them now.
And we're on chicken sandwiches again.
We wanted to do this weeks ago, and it wasn't on the menu. It's on
I
the
think
menu
like in
now.
the grand scheme of things, as long
The
as
melt
I'm
sandwiches,
not
they have-
like looking like Steve of the Dead style DSP, I think I'll be okay.
Oh god!
Classic melt, the bacon
Steve
melt,
of the Dead
and
out here
Shroom and
catching
Swiss melt.
strays. I love you, buddy.
So they
Get
have them
well
now.
soon.
If you're interested,
Which one of them is DSP?
Oh my god, that one was fantastic. I had heard about that, but I have not seen
Shout
the
out
whole thing.
DSP.
Yeah, this N-word real man. He's fire. He's the realest. I'm like, he's on That Being Said. Am I missing context? How am I missing? Wait a minute.
No.
Shout out to DSP. He's watching That Being Said. I'm so
Bro,
confused.
he has it worse than Cyrax. You know how Cyrax and King Cobra go in the loop over what they say on stream?
Yeah.
This dude, the Cheeto dude, will say the same to y'all gotta stop playing with me. I've gone broke doing this.
Yeah, then what was it like? Rydrake was in a call with him because apparently he didn't, because Rydrake didn't know he was in there. Apparently he was like, "Do you like dick?"
What?
Yeah, he was like screaming at Rydrake, like, "Rye, do you like cock?" And he was like, you see him like gesturing like all the sexual things like while he was streaming, and they didn't even acknowledge him. They ignored him, and he was like, so mad.
you could do that.
Okay, so off of the psychotic people that are apparently different than Phil, but somehow better, or I can't tell anymore. Fuck it, let's get back to Phil.
Yes, for delivery. I'm on the app right
And I don't think DSP watches Bingo when he's tired.
now. Originally, they didn't have them, and now they're on there. So those have been out for weeks now.
I'll tell
and
you
I know
what,
I wasn't able
though,
to do them
all
when
of
they
you
were
guys
new
that were
because they weren't on it, but they're on
illegally
there now.
streaming this guy while I was sick in bed,
Would you
y'all
want
the
that?
real ones.
So I guess
Y'all kept
it's
me
either between
sane.
Venezuelan food or
Oh yeah, straight up, man. We're fucking felons out in this bitch.
the triple melt
Out in the
challenge. Now, hold on. What's the
streets.
difference between the classic
Marco.
and the bacon? So the
We
classic,
outside.
2 flammable
Tom
Robert Jr.
DeMarco.
patties, melty American cheese, fire roasted onion, and a stacker sauce. Ooh, the stack.
Is it
Oh my God, all
herbaceous?
these white boys.
But is it herbaceous?
Sauce is good. I used
Herbaceous.
to like that on
Bringing
their
it
BK
back.
stackers.
Better be.
No, it's robust.
So then the
I don't
bacon
want it.
version, 2 flame grilled Whopper Jr. patties, crispy bacon, melty cheese, fire roasted onion. Oh, it's exactly the same, but with bacon. So I wouldn't try all 3. I would do 1 of the bacon melt and 1 of the Shroom and Swiss melt.
Shout out
What?
Shroom.
Okay, let me rephrase that for you. Okay, so I wouldn't do all 3. I would instead just eat 2,000 calories in one sitting.
The Shroom and Swiss is melty
And
Swiss
not
cheese,
do
roasted
any
mushrooms.
physical activity. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's the crazy part.
Excuse me, lore. Like you know anything about physical fitness. This man self-monitors, okay? And when it's time and he feels like he's, feeling a little sluggish or slow, he maxes out his treadmill for like 30 minutes straight for like a couple of days, and then he's fine. Not that would be, fucking impossible for anybody of his stature, but
Excuse me, have you guys walked your mailbox recently?
My mailbox?
Have you guys walked? That's what he does. He walks to the mailbox. That's his
Oh
physical
yeah,
activity.
Yeah. Well,
That's so
but
far away.
also his treadmill. Also his treadmill. He says he maxes it out and runs at full speed, max speed for like 20 to 30 minutes.
And then the treadmill tells him that he's great and he's doing a great job, and everybody loves him now.
Dude, his man boobs will hit him in the face.
Excuse me.
He's going to show up with a black eye.
Excuse me, treadmill. I appreciate the kind words, but I need support. Please, PayPal.
So the praise is welcome. I appreciate it. However, I can't order my Burger King with praise.
And a royal onion sauce. Okay.
I'm going to insult this man as hard as possible using Woodlands Critters message here real quick. All right. DSP, you take more than one trip to get the groceries in the house.
Ooh, burn.
Savage burn. Savage burn. That's right.
California style.
I hope one of your bags rip.
Yeah, okay.
Those are that's
So
one of the two
2.
best
We'll
insults
either
I've
do-
heard. The one was you take more than one trip to bring your groceries in, or you look like you dropped common loot.
Venezuelan food,
Yo.
or I do the 2 BK stacker,
Dropping
stacker
crazy.
of the melt sandwiches. What do you think?
Bro, is his tits getting
Sister
bigger?
Snood,
Is
you're
it
late. We
just
already
me?
looked. There's no
I
African food
can't
around
like
here. We
not
tried it,
stop
we were
looking
looking
at
at it,
him. I'm sorry.
It was an hour away.
His tism?
No, his tits, bro.
Oh, his dude, no. His tits have grown. In yes.
And it's not very good. So
Some say his tits grew 3 times that size that night.
King Jad unleashed and chose violence. I can tell from the way that you type that you're fat. God.
Smell like fucking beans.
they don't have
dog.
haggis either. Like I said, they just don't
This motherfucker eating beans.
have any good European food out here at all. We tried European.
I had to
couldn't
take
find
an
it.
extra
We tried-
second to like map it out in my head how I was going to say it because I did not want to get an Arnold Pilsen moment.
And Malaysian. We tried all. We couldn't find no Persian. None of that.
Russian Badger is just the best.
Well, here's another
man.
thing to factor in as well. Okay, and I know. Listen. I am not trying to
Insomniac's
push fast
looking at-
food here for DSP tries it. by any
Insomniac's
means,
looking at
okay?
PNG into the bed. Ain't happening, bro.
The Burger King stuff, that melt and the Shroom and Swiss
I am
melt
the
are limited
pinnacle
time.
of male fitness.
Meaning
I can
they could
stand
literally
up from a chair.
Joe Dub with the 2. This segment is basically the Animaniacs map song.
Hey, look, that song is a banger though. That's a bop. That's my
disappear
alarm
from the
music.
menu.
Oh, I was gonna see. Did y'all see the guy who like the people that voiced Yakko, Winnie the Pooh, and Goofy? Like Yakko's trying to teach them the song of the country, like all the countries of the world.
No.
What?
It's actually really good. Or actually, yeah, not the guy who played Pooh, Tigger. It was that guy. Like, it's
By
same guy.
the way,
same
by the
guy.
way, by the way, make sure you really enunciate that T. Just, yeah, I know.
I'm sorry that he is one letter away from becoming a racial slur. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Look, it's harmful terms. You got to get the
hateful slurs.
You next week, and we can never get it. That's what happened with the Triple Whopper Challenge. Remember, it was the $3 million Whoppers. They were there, then they immediately removed them, and they never got re-added, so we can never get them. The Venezuelan restaurant is not going anywhere. We can order the
maybe
Venezuelan
it's
whenever,
gonna, no, I'm gonna stop.
and we can get what I mean.
Hey, kind of Sav, what do dark humor and children with cancer have in common? They never get old.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh man.
Hi, I'm going to hell. How you doing? I am on my way, dude. When I was working ICAC, like that joke was tame by comparison to the shit that we would throw around while working ICAC cases. Like there was no other way. There was no other way to deal with that subject matter without just trying to find something horrible to laugh at, because otherwise there was no dealing with it. So I apologize.
Shout out T.
I apologize if I offended Dr. Detractor. I promise it was just a joke. I apologize. So
Yeah,
Well, I'm not saying
Look,
you
I
have
think
to
it's
do it.
hilarious. I
No,
will
I'm
not
saying,
be
you wanna do those melts,
ashamed
like-
to like this type of humor anymore. Never again.
I'm not ashamed to like it, but you know.
Dr. Detractor's looking
We
at
gotta
you
put
like,
up appearances, you know. We gotta act like we give a shit, you know.
he's like looking at you like,
We grew up
Boy.
on South Park and Chappelle Show, bro. I don't know what the fuck the big problem is. But I'm not gonna,
Boondocks. Don't forget Boondocks.
right?
What about the Boondocks?
Like 2 weeks ago, and they were on there, and now they're on there. Seems like a lot of people are saying go for the Venezuelan then. Okay.
God bless.
Venezuelan was more interesting. Okay.
So Meth Bear, you're hitting the nail on the head. That was like the shallow end of the jokes that we were telling.
Dipping our
Venezuelan sells the better of the
toes.
two, but limited time means limited time. Yeah, it's hard to judge. How about this? I'll speak with my wife. We'll decide. It'll either be Venezuelan or the melts from Burger
You know,
King.
'cause she makes
That'll
all
be
the
DSP tries it tomorrow.
decisions.
We'll figure it out. Okay. And then after that, we have
We need
options. Whatever we
Lachero's
didn't do
AI
could be the
cat
next one.
voice to have a conversation.
By the way,
Bill, you need to take out the trash.
so while I was waiting for my doctor to be completely late to this Zoom meeting that I had, I got a Twitter message from Unirage who was like, "Hey, how about this happening?" And I found out that apparently, and I don't know why, Lucero wants me to bring him on at some point, and I am totally down for that.
Lechero hype,
And,
let's go.
Like I said, apparently Taco Bell is coming out with new menu items on the 16th. So that's another one we could consider. Okay.
I would say breakout detractor of the year 2024. Much love and respect to all
Cool.
my fellow
Half
detractors.
and half. No,
but
I'm not ordering from two places.
far and away,
Ridiculous.
Lechero stole it.
No, I was right there on the edge for it, man. I was right there. Then
You're
Lucero
edging.
took it.
It's fine. We edge now. We're all
God,
edging.
fucking
Everybody
damn,
edges.
dude.
I mean,
Speaking of, I thought this was
That's
the
true,
circle
clearly-
jerk.
You thought it was the circle jerk?
Did I miss it?
Well, I don't know. Who's getting the biscuit?
clearly not Jamie. Says, well, they're just going to have another special anyway. They're never that different.
Limp
Literally every
Bizkit.
new thing at Burger King is just a combination of ingredients they already have. Like this melt is literally the Whopper.
Okay, well, thanks. And now that I've heard that, I can't not play this.
TSP Gaming, I'm retard. Why you so mean?
In your burgers. Snapper sauce from VK Stacker.
I say it slower. I am.
I hope he
so
streams tonight.
fucking retarded. No. Say it slower. Lose its meaning.
Now, please repeat after me. I am so
I am
king.
so
We
fucking
Todd Ed.
Todd dead.
Now say all very fast, please. No, not so fast. Loses meaning. You say funny thing. Arise!
Fried onions, which they put on stuff
Arise,
occasionally.
chicken,
Arise, chicken,
Arise, chicken.
Hold on, where's my stick?
Ultra mega
Arise,
chicken? No, shh. He is
Oh,
legend.
They already have. And the sourdough style bread, which again, they bring it back every once in a while, but they've had it before. It's not like,
Arise,
oh, all these new
chicken.
actual items, nothing new.
Chicken, arise.
There it is.
Oh.
Front-facing baby chicken, arise.
BillyWitchDoctor.com. Feel more comfortable with chicken.
Well, you can combine them differently. Okay, so I'll speak with Kat about that. We'll try to figure that out, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know, because tomorrow we're ordering. Tomorrow's DSP Tries It, because you guys earned it, okay? Now, speaking of
Joke
which...
on it, Phil.
You guys earned this.
Okay. All right, I've got his new soundboard bite. I can't make it. I know somebody already has front-facing baby chick clipped, right? You've got the soundbite. I need you to find BillyWitchDoctor.com's Arise, Chicken, Arise. So that way when he plays it, it says front-facing baby chick. Or that way you can do it actually backwards. Arise, front-facing baby chick. That'd be a great one.
Let's get that momentum going in the right
You're an
direction. Let's get
AI
some
voice
support.
generator
Today we
to
only
do
have
that.
$9 of support so far.
Only $9.
Womp womp. Yo, look at this lean though. What the fuck, dude? His TV's far across.
Oh,
the
yeah.
I gotta find
He's
it.
got to
Yeah,
go way the fuck in for
Yeah,
that.
his monitor. I love how someone actually called him out on this. Like, what are you talking about?
Hold on. I've got to share this. I about pissed myself. I was laughing so hard. Let me get the tweet. Hold on. I
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you do, fucker. I know you do.
That lean is crazy.
Ahoy, mateys!
Love this. You don't care. We can pause.
Oh yes.
When I was doing that stuff on this channel. Give us a shot.
Bro.
That is awesome.
I've had terrible sinus pressure pain in my face for the past 7 days, guys. And I had that on in the background on my bed while I was laying there. And I looked at it and I laughed so hard. And the pain was so terrible, but it was so worth it.
That's so creative.
No,
That's
I thought
awesome.
you were about to say that it was so funny that it cured me.
No. He didn't move to Washington. No,
The crisp Seattle air did not. Yeah, no.
Let's get it rolling. Let's get some super chats, some tips. Let's get our first tip of the day. Let's get our first membership of the day. Our first sub of the day.
Cheapskate, you asshole.
Let's get it rolling.
Never gets
okay?
old.
Hang on, I got some
cool.
Seattle
Now,
air right here. Hang on, give me a second.
For the final segment of the show, I got gaming news for everybody. You ready? Let's go.
Dude, by the way, if you
best part of waking up.
if you happen to find it, go find. I think it's this year's. So it's Russian Badgers Best of 2024. There's a dude during gameplay session. They did an entire bit. Guy had a 12-pack of Sprite sitting next to him, and the bit was he just kept opening them. And I don't know how to explain it, but it was one of the most hilarious things I've heard in I don't know how long.
ASMR.
Yeah, well, they were doing things like they took off the mic filters, they boosted the gain, they did everything maxed out.
Yeah, no noise reduction. Yeah, it was like they were trying to get like the right, and then they were trying to get the right crisp opening of the can, and then later on, then the guy Gross was like, "I had to stop, girlfriend, put a stop to it."
She's like, "Why are you opening all my Sprites?" He was like, "Shut up! I got a huge order on Gamer Subs because of this."
He got multiple orders from that.
So it's in Russian Badgers. I think it's the best of 2024. It is where it is, and it's so good. Fuck it. Should we field trip?
Actually,
fuck it. We ball.
Let's field trip.
I think there's like a thing of it though.
Well, it's not going to be very hard to find it.
Quick, everybody screen cap what you see on the history.
You could feel free.
What is this? This is even boys.
Most of you are here for the fun part and not to hear me yap.
Okay, so that
at least he's being honest.
Oh yeah. I love that about him. He's like, just if you want to see it, fine.
Here,
okay. Oh, you found something?
Found the I think yeah, what was it? Dapper found it. He found the shortened version of it, so you don't have to go straight into it.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's I linked it in chat. You know what? I'll do this.
In which chat, my dude? Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
That's why I was like, screw it. I'll just link it to
like,
you.
Oh,
I'll
you're
just
black
do it myself.
Beer. I'm just asking if he's black. I didn't mean anything by it. I also just asked him if he was white 5 seconds earlier. You had no issue with that.
Oh, you're white?
Melanin. You just keep cans around so you can say shit.
Fucking, I'm doing it
back your can. Oh no.
Stop opening them, bro.
This is the way.
Thanks, gang.
I hope that is a soundboard.
I'm not a 12-pack today. I just opened 7, bro.
Why?
You better have.
I'm not gonna comp you a 12-pack.
I have to come.
Actually, fine.
Stop.
If you don't grab a boot and shove it all of them right now,
At least I'm wasting Sprite and not Gamer Subs. Use code.
It's like,
you
wait
can
for it.
promote your own gamer subs. That's fine.
Black 10% off, motherfucker. Run that shit. Anyway, fuck Sprite. I'm pouring all this out.
Dog, I'm laughing so hard, my body heated up, and I gotta take my hoodie off.
Use code pasta because you didn't know I was black.
Use code Vagrant just because I don't know.
Drink some water for once in your fucking life.
Okay,
Bravo.
sorry for the field trip, but yeah, there's actually more to it. Like that's just the intro. Yeah, there's like another 10 minutes of that shit.
Jump into the news, shall we? Did you hear the big news story
The
for today?
news.
Well, let's cover it. The big news story for this morning, folks. Here it is.
Oh my god.
I misclicked. Here it is, folks.
And I know I paused too much, but hear me out here. I'm sorry. How long was the Russian Badger clip? Like a minute and 45 seconds, 2 minutes. The guys were opening sprites. I was about to piss myself laughing. I haven't laughed that hard watching any of his shit fucking ever. Well, ironically laughing I have. But unironically laughing, like him actually trying to be funny, not a chance in hell.
Screed. Big announcement. Ready? Dear players, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks to our incredible fans and dedicated teams for your unwavering support since our announcement in September to further refine and polish Assassin's Creed Shadows. What are they talking about? Unwavering support. Do you remember anyone having unwavering support?
Oh, Phil.
Well, let's cleanse the palate here with a gift from H-Bomb.
A rush!
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick.
H-bomb.
Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Hell yeah.
A single person? Who? Can they name the person they're referencing? I'm curious, because that's not what I remember happening. Anyway, let's continue. Since November, we've been thrilled to share our progress through gameplay overviews, and the overwhelming excitement has truly inspired us. Each week has brought valuable feedback from our community. While we've already made remarkable strides, we believe a few additional weeks are needed to implement that feedback and ensure an even more ambitious and engaging day one experience. So for those who don't remember, excuse me, this game originally was rumored was going to come out in the early fall. Right? What was it, like September? Then it got delayed.
So he still hasn't fixed his mic. He still hasn't fixed his fucking mic. Great.
No. And also, no, it wasn't rumored. It was scheduled to come out in November of last year, but then they delayed it to February, and I heard they delayed it to March. And I'm like, okay, delays happen, but at least it's not like Mighty Number fucking 9.
Well, a bad game is always a bad game. A good game will be a good game no matter how long it takes to come out.
Everyone thought it was going to come out probably around November, but then it was announced, no, it's actually not coming out till February. So now here we are in January, and once again, they are announcing another delay. Accordingly, the new release date is March 20th, 2025. We remain committed to delivering a high-quality, immersive experience fostered by ongoing dialogue between our players and development teams. We know you're eager to learn more about the game, and we're excited to share more updates coming your way.
Sad.
So here's the thing. All I'm doing is literally reading their statement.
So sad.
Okay? What they're saying is, it says right there, all their changes are fostered by ongoing dialogue between our players and development teams. So what has been the feedback from players? Let's see. We want an Assassin's Creed set in Japan.
Oh, and he's already out of it?
Game set in Japan that's authentic to Japan. For example, when Assassin's Creed had a trilogy in Italy, it was authentic to Italy.
Where do you
run that back? Run that back?
For example, when Assassin's Creed had a trilogy in Italy, it was authentic to Italy.
No.
What do you base this on?
Like, this
He's Italian, dude.
I think that's the only thing that he's basing it on. It's like, it's authentic to Italy. It's like, no, even though it has like references to old Italy, it has no way, shape, or form any authenticity.
There was literally a guy saying, "It's a me, Mario." Is that true? In the game, is there somebody that actually said, "It's get the fuck"?
Yes, there's a guy that says, "It's a me, Mario."
Oh my god.
You know what? Go ahead and pour me a little bit of a full glass of that rum.
Bert.
No ice, no ice.
Bert.
Oh, that's too good. I did not know that.
When Assassin's Creed had game set.
Oh my god, he found it. Jesus Christ, why do I even bother?
France, the Middle East, they were authentic to the...
They were authentic to the Middle East. I can't... That is just a Palestine-Israel fucking bait right there. I don't know why you would fucking say that, my dog.
You have my thanks. Keep the sword, Ezio. Do I know you from somewhere? Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario!
I haven't seen the first 30 minutes of the game. It's so weird.
I had to start off on the right foot.
Bruh.
That's authentic to Italy.
To those times. But now they said we're going to have one set in Japan, and we're going to have two protagonists. One who's a female ninja.
I can stand up from a chair.
Bob Superkame Jizzler, I have filled and drained these water lines 7 times at this point. It's like 60,000 gallons of potable water down the drains. Also, it's 20 degrees. But, Pope, have you talked for 5 hours and been sore? Do you actually know what pain is? Because we're watching a man who knows what pain is.
Yeah. Do you operate a household?
No, I love that he's going over his best playthrough, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so exhausted for talking for 3 hours. Like I was streaming for 8 hours, and
I
yet
lost my
I didn't
damn
feel
mind.
tired."
I never got to see your reaction to that. I never got to see your reaction to that part of it because I had to cut out. I had to start my morning because you know.
What's funnier is that he said that he was being oxygen deprived because he was talking for so long. It's like, what?
I know. It's like he abso-fucking-lutely did. He's like, I'm getting oxygen deprivation because I've been talking so much.
Yeah, and he yawned though. I'm like, yeah. No.
Yeah, straight up. I know that I embellish shit. I throw some hyperbole in there. No. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 99.9% dead ass with that quote. I think I'm oxygen deprived, you guys.
That must explain a lot. The brain.
I'll go look that up right now.
I know you will. Hey, Pope. Yeah, you don't have postnasal drip. You don't know pain. You don't know pain. Okay? He is in a world of pain, Donnie. A world of pain.
Of which there were probably 2 ever in Japanese history, if that. And
hold on.
Of which there were probably set in Japan. We're gonna have 2 protagonists. One who's a female ninja.
Can anybody give me a historical reference of a female who was either trained in the art of the samurai, ninjutsu, the ninja, whatever? I have no idea. I was not taught that in history.
Hello, Inuyasha. Come on.
It doesn't even matter. It's a video game. That's the part he's getting so worked up.
I get
crazy.
that, but it's this next part that drives me insane.
Of which there were probably 2.
Who are you referring to?
Historical site fill.
Ever in Japanese history, if that. And
hey guys, give me one
African...
second. Hello.
Oh, I thought he was actually having us hold tight.
Yeah, me too.
Samurai.
Oh, Kunoichi? Is that, am I pronouncing that right? Kunoichi?
Sure sounds representative of the culture, doesn't it? So the major feedback they received was, we don't want this. We think you're trying to do some kind of really stupid rewriting of history.
Kunwachi?
Dude, there's a game based in...
Kunoichi. Thank you, Dapper. Yeah. Thank you, Dapper. Kunoichi. Thank you.
There's an Assassin's Creed, the Syndicate, where you're in New England and you're ziplining through buildings in like the 1800s, and he didn't have a problem with that.
No, not at all. And Lulusagi, at least I'm trying, and I can admit that I don't know what I'm saying. Unlike, this guy who has, the delusions of grandeur. Don't fucking correct him. It's grandeur, all right?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to do this leftist...
Didn't Syndicate have like a DLC mission where you take down Jack the Ripper?
Yeah. Yep.
I actually didn't play Syndicate, so I don't know. God damn it, Broside Phil. It's pronounced foreign devils. Iquitsuacha. Did you just refer to me as White Devil? This is how they know you. Leave that part out next time.
Just push politically. You're trying to go for representation of underrepresented groups, the female ninja, a black samurai. This is nonsense. If you're going to have an Assassin's Creed set in Japan, have it be representative of what actually would be going on in Japan, not your fantasy. Why not just have a fucking space alien, right?
What?
Why not? Why not have a Martian and a Plutonian?
Does he not understand anything about Assassin's Creed? Yeah, they'll have like set pieces that actually took place in like whatever time they're going over, but it's not going to be historically accurate.
And they do have like ancient gods in Assassin's Creed lore. So
but they're
always talking about.
But there are aliens.
Hold on,
it's called women, Giselle.
Yeah, I was going to say kind of have Asian women's or space aliens. I was going to say knock off the Asian, leave it as women, and then put to Phil in front of that. So to Phil, women are space aliens.
Assassin. It's in Japan. You might as well, right?
Oh, by the way, we're 9 likes away, and then King Jad gets a free space.
So, and here's the thing. Then people started to actually argue, don't you know that this is historically accurate, that this guy is real? And then, of course, they tore it apart and said, wrong. Actual historians came out and said, wrong. This is completely false. Didn't really happen that way. Was there an actual African person who held ranks and stuff? Yes. And he was essentially a glorified hand servant of a Japanese shogun. That, yes, he was given this kind of stature.
Was he actually the hand servant of a shogun, or was he a hand servant of a samurai? Or is he conflating the two?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think he was a like a sword, he accompanied one of the people.
So like a knight squire, basically, which I would see.
I'm the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
The Russian Milk Bear, thank you for the $1.99. Says losing brain cells listening to Phil. I know, but we tried to get some of those brain cells back with Russian Badger, my dog. So I tried.
So he served Nobunaga. I think that's what they're saying.
Daimyo Odu Nobunaga was never shogun. I didn't think.
Oh, he wasn't. See, I didn't even know that.
I didn't think. I read up very briefly on it, and I didn't think I thought it was to a samurai or to somebody of that, but it was never a shogun. So, but the energy that he's purporting here, that he's pushing out this whole "I know everything" at the first detail, got it wrong.
Basically, was kind of almost like he was like marched around, like, look at me, look who I have, a guy from another country. Oh, I'm so prestigious because I have a guy from another country as part of my inner circle and stuff like that. The guy was not actually a samurai, but this game completely.
King Jad chose violence some more. Apparently, King Jad loves violence.
So, let's be honest, okay? This is not what people want. That's why people have issue with the game. It's actually not necessarily the combat. It's not the graphics. It's not. It's the game itself. The core premise of the game has two protagonists that are unrealistic for the time period.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
I'm just saying we got 97 likes, 3 more, and Jad gets a free space.
For the culture, for all of it, it's just bullshit.
Step up.
Now it's a video game, right? We're supposed to suspend our disbelief. I get that.
Yeah,
but if people have been waiting a very long time to have an Assassin's Creed set in a certain time and place, they obviously are going to want the game to be representative of that time and place.
So the motherfucker can pronounce representative, but cannot say want.
So it's stupid that they did this. And again, people have to question why did they do it.
Holy hell, we just went to 108 with this violence check from King Jad. 3 more likes and Lord Diaz gets picked up by the big beefy right arm of the Forbidden One, Broside Phil, and gets curled. What do you weigh? Hold on. First of all, what do you weigh?
Right now, 175.
It would be a struggle to to 2-arm curl you. It would be a struggle. I don't know if I could 2-arm curl you. Even I could deadlift you.
Before I went off my diet, I was like 155, 160, and that's usually my target weight. So that's what I'm working towards.
I'd have to throw my back into a 155 curl, but who knows? If we ever meet in IRL, who knows? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
You got to do it like the Wolverine and the Hulk, where you pick Wolverine up and throw him.
Oh, kind of, Sav. I wouldn't dare. That's actually inviting death upon my door. but to guys that lift or guys that have to keep some type of shape amongst their bodies and stuff like that. Knowing what the weight is everything. Because if I say I bench 400 pounds but I weigh 350, that's not that impressive. If I say I bench 300 pounds and I weigh 100 pounds, that's insane. So yeah.
Because
John, I'm a short king. I'm 5'5".
About our game because
6'2".
Black guy in Japan during the feudal times. Oh yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
No, stop with these PR stunt bullshit nonsense attempts. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Assassin's Creed Veilguard. Or Assassin's Creed, excuse me. Dragon Age Veilguard, excuse me. We gotta have a whole scene about this transgender character and mispronouncing them.
Come on,
and how
Phil,
now we have to pull a
bar
to apologize profusely because we mispronoun someone.
So yeah, I don't want to agree with. I hate agreeing with the guy, but the Dragon Age Origins bit was a bit heavy-handed.
Oh, it is. It's not a bit. It is. I would definitely agree with him on that.
Yeah, and even if it wasn't heavy-handed, if it was, it's only as big a deal as somebody wants to make it. And honestly, if I was looking at the game and I was really into the game and that scene hit me, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck this is, and then I'd keep playing. So whatever. And it's an optional scene. Thank you, Derpino.
Wow, that happened. Anyway.
Yes.
I really think that scene is in the game because they think it's progressive. It's going to teach people a
We're
lesson. No, they did it as a stunt. They did it to try to get people to talk about the game, to think that people would buy it. Instead, it was the opposite. People have avoided Dragon Age Veilguard like the plague because it has it in it. Because these people making the games are morons. Okay? They don't get it. That people don't want political agendas in video games. They just want to play a video game and have fun. That's the point of a video game, to escape all this drama around us.
But he constantly talks about realism. He constantly talks about how this guy could take a fucking sniper shot from that range. I'm like,
Oh, what was the thing that he said about Call of Duty? It's not realistic military style action or something.
The
He said,
guns.
that he said that the guns weren't realistic, that they didn't know what they were doing. He's like, wow, it's like they didn't develop it right or something. They didn't do research. I'm like, they do research.
Mm-hmm. So Dr. Detractor says, I personally really enjoyed that scene. I've also dated 9 bi people in the past. I know how they can struggle with it. So I'll throw you some energy back, right? So to me, when I saw the scene, it made me cock an eyebrow and be like, I have no idea why this is such a big deal, because it doesn't personally affect me. Whereas I'm willing to bet if you were playing Space Marine 2 and you saw that the dude who thought the main character was the heretic, actually, when it turned out he wasn't the heretic, you saw the level of remorse and they kind of had this fucking 80s macho bro out moment. Maybe that seemed unnecessary because you haven't been in law enforcement or military styled interactions. Whereas to me, that's super meaningful. So I will absolutely respect your viewpoint. It just didn't hit home for me. I don't know if that makes sense. So I hope it does.
Yeah, like I think my problem with this is that Dragon Age has been known as a choose your adventure type of game, and they don't give you an option for that scene. That's a mandatory scene. I think that's what people are really upset about it.
Ah, that tracks. That tracks. Okay, I see.
And just play a game and forget about it all. We can't do that anymore. Every game we boot
Forget
up has some
about
agenda,
it
some
all. My
bullshit,
miserable
some spin.
life
It's really
behind
fucking
the
annoying.
gated community.
And we need to take the people in charge of these companies, and someone needs to give them a reality check. Oh wait, they're getting the reality check because people aren't buying games like this. You see, that's why Veilguard is a huge fucking sales flop. So in this case, it's funny because they're saying they've listened to all the feedback and they're delaying the game again to do the final changes, and it's coming out on March 20th. Okay, so have you removed Yasuke from the game? Because that's what the feedback is. No one wants him. In fact, the entire country of Japan is angry at you for this game. They wanted a game that was representative of their actual culture, and they're not getting it. So did you remove the offensive party
He's
from the game?
speaking for the Japanese now, guys.
Yeah,
This
I
is
was about
crazy.
ready to say, dude. I tell you what, Phil. I'm going to go ahead and give you. I'm going to give you the recipe to speed run life. Okay, speed. I need you to go down to Mexico and be the champion for the term Latinx or Latinx. Just I need you to find the bangers of bangers down there and stand chest out and be like, I am gonna make people refer to you as Latinx. You will speed run life, I promise.
Do we have a real protagonist now who's actually Japanese? Or are you a bunch of fucking idiots? Because that's all this is. This is, I'd say it, this is a sad attempt to try to get people to stop complaining, but they're not going to. They're not going to forget. Just because you keep delaying the game a million times, no one's going to forget that this game is not what people want.
You think you really strongly
again,
feel
I'd
this
say
way,
it's
or just for clips?
So Chris Goblin, I'm going to break Chris Goblin's brain here. You know the term Latina and Latino, yes? And if anybody, I don't speak Spanish, right?
A laxative.
I don't speak Spanish, but even I know that common phrases have gendered words to them. So I'm going to butcher this because, like I said, I don't speak Spanish. There might be 2 different ways to say the word mug, a masculine way and a feminine way. Okay, so you've got Latino, Latinx, or Latino and Latina. The progressives decided that's too non-inclusive, so we're just going to start referring to people as Latinx or Latinx, and
yeah, it's like the same way of saying
it didn't go over well.
It's like saying don't say spokesman or spokeswoman, say spokesperson.
Yeah, it went over really well with the Latin community.
Shut the fuck up, gringo.
Basically, is what they said.
It's like the same thing with like Speedy Gonzalez. What was it like during Space Jam 2? They're like saying that like all these people come out and it's like, oh, Speedy Gonzalez is racist to Mexicans, and we don't put up for it. And then you have Mexico going, we find Speedy Gonzalez hilarious. What are you talking about?
He's like,
Yeah.
they're like, fuck Speedy Gonzalez. They're like, fuck Speedy Gonzalez. Do you know how I identify with? His cousin, Sleepy. I love Sleepy, man. That guy is awesome. It's the slowest.
I was going to say, what was his name? Slowpoke Rodriguez?
Yeah, Slowpoke Rodriguez. That's what it
Wasn't it too? They, it was a Revengeance screen cap, and it was someone. It was Raiden with the sombrero and the all of that accoutrements, and someone was trying to be like, "Oh God, look at this! This representation is insulting," and then somebody literally in the comment was like, "Hey, literal Latino here. We love this type of representation. You can't speak for us, so shut the fuck up."
I love it.
Flagship title. It's not a good sign that the game was supposed to come out in February and you're delaying it another month. What exactly do you think you're going to get done in a month? I'm just curious. Like, what realistically could you actually get done in 1 month as a development team?
What exactly
What
do you think
fixes
you
are
can
going to be
do in a
implemented? If
month?
they had said we're
Well,
delaying to 6
I mean,
months,
a
I would have
lot
been
more
like,
than what
that
he
makes
does
sense.
in a
Okay,
month.
6 months,
I
that'll
mean,
give them
it
more
was
time.
clo-
That's
it
a
was
good amount of time to
closer
work
to
on stuff, to
November.
fix stuff, to improve stuff. 1 month?
Oh my God, I didn't realize it was 12:50. Okay, so hopefully we have a good stopping point in about 10 minutes because I got to start getting ready. I got to start doing pre-prep. V-Guy, I don't know if you were on the stream. I got an interview in 2 hours.
No, I heard.
Okay.
I heard. I know.
Business before pleasure, for sure.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh, but actually, no. What's the interview for? Going to be a detractor full time? Because yeah, you got to go through an interview process. According to Phil, this is a full time thing.
That is correct.
Yeah, you gotta get groomed.
Do you have any idea how much do you have any idea how much it took
Of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
to fly duty here? Like, but he's apparently presiding over the board. So,
But dude, he's rich though. He has his own plane. I think he'll be okay.
Ermagerd, the racisms says sucking on D's nuts.
No, you didn't say it right. It's
Russian milk, but was Stellar Blade authentic? Yeah.
For a bust, for
I mean, there was one aspect of it that was authentic.
Juicy butt.
So
I get the feeling this is sadly going to be another flop. I mean, I'm going to play it via Ubisoft Plus. I'm just going to get the subscription.
Ubisoft. It's not Ubisoft.
Try it out, but it is sad.
Where's Unirage? I know Unirage. I know Unirage loves Ubisoft. I know she loves that.
For sure, that this is now becoming the situation with this game. Let's go ahead and bump it here.
Oh my God.
No longer February 14th.
Dapper, popping the 8-month with the gym rats. Thank you, my brother. My favorite thing about the Revengeance scene is the very same scene as Mexicans calling Raiden an idiot in tourist cosplay, basically.
Oh yeah, it's not
It's now
Unirach.
March 20th.
It's Unirach.
Yeah, Unirach.
I have received
Femboys,
Quick, take a screen cap.
let me tell you
What
guys
does he have
something.
on his desktop?
I'm taking a look at our game release lineup.
That was all
I
because
said the 50
someone
gold-
said something about Yu-Gi-Oh, and I went into a bit, and then that happened.
The event was going to be the end of January, and we've already done
And
it.
guess what? Look at this chat now. You see people talk about femboys. And I'm like, I love this.
It cracks me up.
That's the power.
Dark Souls series on PC we're already doing, so we can get rid of this.
Get rid of it.
Man, there's like
idiot.
nothing coming out.
Get
Really? Like,
get gone.
geez.
There's nothing coming
I
out.
have received Femboys.
February 8th is the next Monster Hunter demo.
Do you think
fuck
this
just happened?
light switch has something to do with our lighting problem?
Dude, a mic in his
I
face.
don't know. It could. Oh, you should try it. You're so much smarter than I am. Hey, it's a party. Holy shit! When did he get a fucking VR set?
Oh shit. He's Jordy.
MetaQuest 4 looks wild.
He's Jordy from Star Trek.
I think that
They whitewashed him.
the next weekend as well. See if I can squeeze that in because I do want to try it. But yeah.
Next up on
this is looking pretty
DSP
dead.
politics.
I'm not gonna lie. This year, I'm hoping that we're gonna have some good stuff coming
Not
up. Seriously,
authentic.
but I'm not feeling too confident about it. Based on
King
what we're
Dad,
seeing.
will someone stop sending the femboys?
Will someone stop? How dare you, sir? Will
Hang
someone
on,
stop?
hang on. I'll send you something because I think
have
this.
received Femboys. Woo!
There you go. This is exactly how Jad feels when he talks about femboys. I love his.
I have
love this
received
one.
Femboys. Fucking femboys.
And apparently someone was like, "No womb." Like I'm like, no. I like this one though because you hear everyone like cheering for them, and then
I
you
have
have Jad
received
going,
Femboys.
"Femboys."
I have received
Femboys. Fucking femboys.
He's like so mad about the femboys.
You can hear the true hate. I love it.
What kills me is that we've been through not even a fucking probably an hour worth of this schlock content, and I've had more fun with the three of you than I've ever had watching this dumb motherfucker.
I have received
sucks.
Femboys. Woo!
Yeah, Jad's even
anyway.
like Jed's even like, I recorded one version. He's like, I love it. That was it. It's like, yeah, I loved it though, because it's like all the other ones. Like he's like upset about those. He's like, fucking
femboys, fucking femboys.
Assassin's Creed Shadows delayed. What a joke. They claim that they're listening to the people. I don't think so.
Say it.
We have some good news.
If we get 200 likes, we get King Jad with the ooh woo.
Hold on, God damn it! It was Dapper who sent it to me. I'm almost positive. And why can't I find it? There we are. Down. Scroll down. No, wait. No,
the
it was
femboys
you.
will continue until morale improves.
Wait. Someone said ooh woo.
I said ooh woo, and someone put my goddamn name to it, and I can't remember who fucking sent it to me now.
I think it was H-Bomb, probably.
I'm looking at H-Bomb. I've got a Rise front-facing baby chick, that's for sure.
I actually would love to hear Shroom's version of Femboys Woo. I actually wanted that one.
Was it
It's
this,
like
was it this
collectibles.
Oh my god, I cannot find it now. Oh, I feel terrible. I feel terrible.
No, the saddest thing's going up to people is like, hey, I have a weird request for y'all. Could you record a line for me?
Oh, what's this one?
I have received
Femboys, ooh woo.
Who was the oh my god.
No, at first he said to me normally, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna improve this. Add reverb to the ooh woo.
It adds that special extra ingredient.
Oh my god, I know. Oh, was it Dole? It may have been. Hold on.
Oh no.
Nope.
No. I had a bad idea for
What's
the
your
detractors.
What?
They go out to like wrestle, and also you just hear one of them go, Femboys, woo! He's like running to the stage.
Laura, that needs to be your signature like pin move. Well, oh, he's doing the femboy! He's doing the femboy!
Woo!
Hey yo, pause.
No, and you know the commentary going, whoa, pause.
I'm so confused right now. God damn it, I hate it when I do that. Okay, all right. I got 3 minutes
Some great
left.
news regarding Tango Gameworks. For those who don't
3
know,
minute warning,
Tango
y'all.
Gameworks is the
This was
studio
old
that
news.
developed the Evil Within series, and then most notably recently
I
Hi-Fi
can't
Rush, which was
find
actually a
it.
big win for
Yeah,
Microsoft,
Phil, we look
which
on
led
the same
Microsoft to
internet. We get on the same
completely fire
Twitter,
everyone.
so
Yes, I'm
this
not
ain't
kidding.
new.
The game was a hit for Microsoft. It did very well. And so Microsoft fired and laid them all off. Well, I guess laid them all off is more appropriate to fire. Okay. Here's some good news. Tango Gameworks
Are you a
was bought by
femboy
another company.
Hooters girl, or
They
are
now
you
opened a new office in Tokyo.
tomboy
They have
Applebee's
restarted
guy?
full-scale operation.
Oh, me? I am damn it, I can't think of anything for Twin Peaks. Oh, it was probably Ghost. That's right. Where's Ghost? Oh, he always sends that shit to me on the soundboard, probably. Let me. Nope. Fope. You didn't choo-choo on the fucking beat, Fope.
Operations.
Found it. It was H-Bomb.
I have received.
Yeah.
Were closed in June of last year,
Whoa,
and now they're posting up job openings for character
The
artists.
Twin Teats at Twin Peaks. There we go. Twin Teats at
Tomboy
Twin Peaks.
Outback, Goth IHOP, and then you have MILF Denny's.
Level designers, animators, system programmers, and more. So they are back. Good. Please let good game developers be rewarded. Please let them be profitable. Please let them have jobs. Please let them make good games. Enough with this bullshit that every game has to be a zillion seller because stupid ass, Xbox has no idea. Phil Spencer has no idea how to run his company. He's a fucking joke. Stop punishing people like them for bad management
What
at the
would
top
IHOP
levels.
be?
Okay,
International
Hi-Fi Rush
House
was a
of
pretty good game. Was it
Pancakes.
the best game I've ever played? No,
King
but it was a
Jed
pretty good
holding
game.
it down
Evil Within is a
from
great
Burger
horror
Town.
series that sadly flopped after mismanagement
Burger
and
Town, let's
marketing,
go.
where the sequel didn't
Like,
sell
I
well,
love
and it's not their
how-
fault because the sequel.
Go with it.
I love how Phil immediately says, like, Phil Spencer doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, hey, Philly boy, if it wasn't for Phil Spencer, you wouldn't have Game Pass.
Well, right. So we're going to take all the good things that Phil Spencer has done and ignore them, and then we're just going to go ahead and chastise him.
That's another thing too. It's like the people that did like the Xbox One a while ago, even though they didn't know what they were doing with it, at least it was Phil Spencer that actually brought them back almost to prominence, like more to prominence. It's like, why do you hate? It's like, oh no, he just fires people off. It's like, so what? It happens. Layoffs happen. It sucks, but it happens.
He does have this weird infatuation for defending or pointing out when people get laid off from their jobs. Like that's the part of business. Like
he's a
he laid
blue-collar
off
worker.
Project 7.
Oh no!
But But here's the kicker to that too. He feels so sorry when people lose their jobs. Also, Phil, I want to punch this dev in the nuts.
Oh yeah. They're book smart. They're not street smart, and I just want to be. They're dorks. Somebody fucking give these dork a swirly or whatever. Farrell clipped something. I don't know what. It is part of this stream. So let's see what this is. Hold on. Oh, he's doing the femboy. He's doing the femboy. Woo! I regret everything.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
It's great. It's Microsoft's fault.
It's a me, femboys.
So I hope that they start making new games as soon as possible. I can't wait to play what they're playing next or what they're making next.
Fuck.
They definitely
Okay,
deserve
go to the
success.
next thing. Okay,
Speaking
go to the next thing.
E-girl
Xbox and Microsoft's
Applebee's,
failure to
there
make
you
good games
go.
as a company because they have horrible management like Phil Spencer.
Okay, that's a good transition point then, guys. I am sorry I have to cut it short, but I do. Like I said, it's.
You gotta leave them wanting more.
I gotta leave you wanting more. That's right, man. We've hit the tier 0 tips goal now 113 times. Not only is that number of goals met, that is a streak. We have hit it 113 times in a row. Couldn't do it without you. Yeah,
That's right. We just crushed the trolls and something the holes.
Yeah. The fucking coins. Dear God, the fucking coins.
Bring down the pancakes.
Oh, dude, whoever did the one, whoever did the AI where it was fucking paper plates that like smashing him, I love that one. And if I cheat on you from another doctor again, I'll steal my. Hey, Dr. Detractor, you won't do it, and you definitely won't record it, right?
Damn. Every room's got the roadside fill chair.
Oh.
No, it's like every room has a gun. It's just bro walking. I got a gun in this room. I got a gun in that room. It's like, where's the gun at? It's me, motherfucker. Me.
Oh fuck, man. Vega, anything to say before we end it?
I might stream later not today, not now, but later on, because there's a lot that Phil said, and it's so stupid.
Oh no! Hold on. What do we have?
Femboys. Blood for the blood god.
I gotta play it again.
Femboys. Woo!
The
There it is.
Ric Flair woo.
Oh,
love it. That's
awesome. And another thing is, did Phil mention about him doing that stupid Lego set that he was going to build it on Chill Night stream?
Yeah, he mentioned. So he mentioned one. He showed the flowers, and he was like, "I'm gonna build flowers. I'm gonna build flowers." I was like, "Oh,
Hey,
you have fun with that."
I'm sorry, but I actually bought that set again. So if this motherfucker dares come on there, he's like, I'm gonna build 2 of them. I'm gonna see how many I can build
in the same amount of time.
Like I can actually build 2 of them. He can build 1.5.
Speed run that shit. Yeah.
He's gonna be so mad.
So the king, the man, the myth, the legend. I only have one thing to say to you.
Test me, bitch.
Not really. Do you have anything for the crowd at large?
That was fun. This is my second time ever going on live stream, so I'm still getting the hang of it. But I'm definitely excited to do the 1 month spoon rant with you guys.
That's right, and that's going to transition to lore. Lore, start plugging shit, dude.
Oh, you know what it do. I would love to do this again with you guys. I had a lot of fun, and the best part is I had no responsibilities. All I had to do was sit here, enjoy your company, and enjoy Phil. So, whenever you're live again and whenever you would like to have company on, I'm not the type of person to go out there and pester you every time. Hey, you want to go live? Hey, you want to go collab? Hey, you want to do this? You reach out to me. Let me know when you're vibing that you want to do that. I will join anytime that I have time available.
Well, that's awesome, man. And yes, in February, I should be popping on to Lore Stream, which I fully expect you guys to show up to. You are now mandated to show up to Lore Stream. God damn it.
We have fun. Sometimes we have fun.
Or I will send Vega to your house to get a recording of you saying femboys woo.
No, I'll probably be asleep by then.
Okay, that's true. Go to bed. No.
Yeah, I just woke up like a few moments ago.
Well, that'll do it for this one. I should be streaming next Tuesday. I don't know when I'll have another video out. I was possibly going to do it on this one, but hey, I streamed instead. So until next time, Swole's the goal for Retro. Lift heavy, eat clean, take care of yourself, take care of each other's, and don't be like Phil. Never be like Phil.
Ever.
And until next time, guys.